So I was like coughing up, not a hairball, but essentially for a second there I was like I was like, I'm gonna go live, and then it was like I'm old man maxing, as they would say. The old man throat clear. You know what I'm talking about. Hi! Hello. I want to catch up on alerts from yesterday, but I'll do that in a bit. But how are y'all doing? It is Wednesday, my dudes. Okay. Sorry, Twitch was popping something. Hag love. What? That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. Wednesday, woo! Woo! When I read woo, I think of the Xenoblade X Black Tar song, where he just randomly starts going woo in the middle of the song. And I'm like, woo! Woo! Why is that there? Okay, sorry. For some reason, I was trying to play sound for my background. There's no sound on my background. I'm okay though, it's cold. It's cold. Oh, Eepy, thank you for the half freaking year. Thank you! I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The Xenoblade Raw, it never goes away. Never goes away. Hag RP. Oh yeah, you're talking about Babushka. My Babushka self. Babushka Sona. Babushka Sona. I feel like I'm gonna say something weird on accent. What do I know? This black stuff is all around. That song is so truly great. I would play it, but I think it gets claimed by UMG. I think it gets Babu Sona. That sounds like baby though. Oh, people say babu for like baby. I don't know if that's like in a language, but you actually think of the 7 months. Thank you. Wait, my 7 months debuted today? Am I 7 months debuted? Oh god, it has been. Because it was, what, May 3rd, right? That's scary. Is that long already? It feels... I don't know. It's both long and short. Because to me, it was like, oh, I debuted at the beginning of the year. But in reality, I debuted like halfway through the year. Right? It feels weird. A debut baby? Do I get debut babies? I have a debut baby! Look, here he is. This is my debut baby. He's so cute. I love Leapy. My mama made him so cute. Look at him when he's peeking from the desk. He's saying hi. It's like he's trying to reach up on the desk and grab stuff. I like when people draw him and they make him really fat. I like a fat baby. I feel like there's some really fat Leapies recently. There's a Leapy. I want to show a Leapy. There's like a really fat Leapy. There's Leapy in a little thong. Not that Leapy. Oh, this one's cute. He's so tiny here. Goody commission this one. Look how little he is. He's so teeny. I think every woman should have a little frog friend. Didn't what's her name said that? The famous actress lady. Do I have it still? I can't think of her name. A girl I went to high school with was like obsessed with her. Is it yeah, Audrey Hepburn. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, she said that every lady needs to have a little frog friend. Where's the picture? Do I not have it anymore? I know I have it. Where is it? I need to start naming my pictures. I gave Yoro a great idea of like using Notion and tagging images to find things. And then I didn't do it myself, so I can never... Oh, there it is! I can never find it. There we go. Here we go. There are 2 things in the world that every lady needs. A big frog and a little frog to be the big frog sidekick. Share if you agree. I should steal this and put it like I said it. It'll be me quoting Audrey Hepburn, but it'll be a picture of me. Would you share this? You should share this with your friends and family. I think it's good. It's good advice. John Arbuckle, thank you for the 31 months. I'm too old. Old. I think we had some babies yesterday, but I didn't make the sound because I didn't want to attack Cleo's ears. There are 2 frogs inside of you. There might also be a Gluppy. Do you hear him? I had to sneeze, but I feel like it's not gonna come out. Never mind, it did. Oh my god, finally! For the first time! I can never sneeze! Well, that felt good. That one actually didn't really hurt for once. Oh. Okay, I just need to talk through it and it comes out, I guess. Amazing. Y'all don't know how happy that makes me, how many times I've had to sneeze and it just decides it doesn't want to come out and I'm just here with my eyes all squinted up and it look like I'm crying. I'm like, ugh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I deserve like a congratulations or something. I can sneeze sometimes, but it's like, I don't know. I think we all get like blue-nosed. That feels like it probably means something bad. Autonoob, thank you for the prime, thank you. And Bactwell, thank you for the membership. Thank you. I need to blow my nose now though. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. No nose blowing for you, you freaks who like your sounds. Don't people clip people's sneezes? I feel like I've seen like VTuber sneezes get clipped. Standing ovation for the sneeze. I really do need it. I really do need it. I had a friend who purposely held in his sneezes, told him he'd pop his head one day. Maybe he will. Maybe his head explodes. They keep track of how many. They keep count? It's been under Rie. I feel like I've been recommended like a YouTube video that was like a YouTube sneeze compilation. Is it, do people just like hearing like the sneeze because like some people have cute sneezes? Or is it like something weird? For what reason are they clipping this? I think it's just cute. It's just cute. I just like to say bless you. Probably a bit of both. It's probably always something weird. I mean, there's like, I don't know if people find sneezes stimulating. I know there's like burp compilations and things like that because it's like that I'm like ugh. I'm afraid, but sneezes are just like, maybe it's just cute. Stimulating, yes, stimulating. Stimulating. There's a fetish, everything. I know, but I don't know if there's enough that they're making sneeze compilations. Either sneeze compilations or just because they're cute. Burps are funny. I have like some things that I think are like hee hee ha ha, I guess like little kid humor. I've never been into like I've never thought like burps or anything. They're just kind of gross to me. I would not be friends with Shrek. I would not be friends with Shrek. You say, excuse me after sneezing. It's good to be polite if you make a loud sound. Yeah? Why'd I say that like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Loud sound. Because you might like sneeze and scare somebody, so you just say, oh, excuse me, because my sneezes are kind of loud. That's so ochre. Fear farts are funny. Yeah, I don't think farts are funny either. I'm just kind of like... I think maybe it's because I grew up on YouTube poops. So it's like... And it's gonna sound silly, because if you don't watch YouTube poops, then you're just like, oh, well, that's just brain rot humor. However, a good YouTube poop makes a creative use of the source material. There were lots of YouTube poops I made kids that were just a very low bar humor, so it'd just be like fart sounds and things like that, and the same like sound effects used over and over, right? And so it became sort of like what it's like it's not funny. It becomes like, okay, this is a sign of something being low effort, it's not funny. Yeah? Robami, thank you for the super. It's kind of intimate. It's like, oh, there's an actual woman on the other end of this. Ancient aqua clip for chat wanted to listen to her blow dry her hair. For the sneezing? I mean, I get that for like ASMR stuff, right? But for a sneeze? I think people just like to hear... people just like to hear people make funny sounds. Sometimes. Like watching people play horror games because you want to hear them scream. There's a method to the madness. I told her bless you and she read my comments, so I guess we are getting pretty serious. Turn on my season. I don't know. That's what I was curious about. I mean, I know like no matter what it is, I think that's actually a rule of the internet. No matter what it is, there's like a fetish for it, right? But I don't know if the reason that people are making VTuber sneeze compilations is because of that or just because it's cute. What? Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Meta Horizon link. Excuse me? I haven't opened anything from you today. What the fuck are you doing? I don't even use you because you don't work. It literally does not work with my face tracking anymore. Why is it doing that? There's not even a service running for it. Why was that allowed to run? Okay. Mark Zuckerberg is trying to... Oh my god, no! Help! Dude, he's trying to hack my PC. He's trying to take the stream down. I'll never give up, Zuck. Fuck off. No, I don't want to get zucked again. I've gotten zucked so many times, man. I'll have to break out the little sad ant. The little sad ant picture with the stick. Where is it? I drew that when I got banned the first time. Is it in my other art? Art. My art. Yeah! When I got zucked on Twitter. Look at the little alien in the bag, very cute. Help me find my friends. Poor thing. When I got banned. Oh, there's some cute little cats that I drew. I like little cats. I think they're cool. Look at that little fat alien. I just like little fat green things. Very nice. Sorry, hiccup. Shame up the circumstances. Yeah, do not quote Marwin on Twitter. I swear to God, you'll regret it. Don't quote Marwin. Don't say the word bimbo. Don't say the word bimbo. Errant messages post Zuck. Post Zuck. You mean pre-Zuck? Well, Hussy, I don't know. When there's no apple fritters at the function. Upset. Arrested for party rocking. It's silly. Don't say the word print. What do you mean print? Oh, the Reddit thing. Well, that's Reddit. I don't use Reddit. I don't use Reddit. You ever had Reddit automatically make an account for you? Like you look up something and then you try to find like information on how to fix something and then it's like a Reddit account. And then the stupid like Google thing comes up. And I swear I click on no, like I don't log in through Google and then it still like makes an account. I've had it make an account and I swear to God, I'm not clicking on login through Google because I don't log in. So I'm like, I don't have an account. I don't want to use this. That pop up. I swear I've hit no and then it just makes one anyway. Reddit is 75% bots and yeah, that's Twitter. Reddit is 75% companies astroturfing as users to sell you their products. Happens as a banner to top use Google. Yeah, I've never clicked on it and yet I've had it make an account through my Google before. But I have a lot of weird like block things on my stuff. So it's possible that something just got moved because I have like part of an element is like removed, so then like the box for clicking on it maybe got stretched or in a weird place. I've had that happen. It's kind of funny. Item reviews are like impossible to find. Well, remember we can only pay what it was like $600 for a Reddit account with like 40,000 karma. I hope all these people who buy these accounts get scammed. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be silly. But anyway, oh yeah, it's December. There's so many games coming out. Tomorrow, you know what's coming out. Yeah, the Night Rain DLC. The Night Rain DLC. The Night Rain DLC is tomorrow. Yay! Did you see they put an ugly old man in the Night Rain DLC? Yeah, I want to spray him. Yeah, dirty. Yes, he looks so dusty. I need to spray him with the hose. He needs a bath. He looks like a dirty, sad dog. Hold up, let me show him to you. And then the lady, her little picture, she looks like a Kazuma Kaneko character, like OG SMT. Something about her just, I think it's like her face was so smooth, and then she had like the lined eyes. She just needs a black lip. The lady's so cool. Undertaker. And then he just looks sad and dusty. Dude, legit, I don't know what it is. Something about this art just looks like Kaneko, right? I think it's just like the super pale face. And the lined eyes. She's cool though, her animations are cool. Anon, thank you for the tip. Like Half-Life 3, is Half-Life 3 real? I think I've heard so many Half-Life 3 like things over the years. I don't take it as real. It might be. I think some website just put that shit up to be silly to people. I'll be real with you. Make him rapidly age. He's like opposite Benjamin Button. Isn't she cool? I think she looks cool. So we have her, and then so I'm trying to get his picture up. And then we have this guy. This dirty, sad dog. Doesn't he need to be bathed? I need to dunk him in water. I need to dunk him with water and scrub his head vigorously until he goes bald. Here, quite grab me. Look, he looks dusty. He looks ashy. He has a monocle. It's like one of his effect things kind of like uses a monocle. I can't remember what it is. So Night Rain. I did some Night Rain with chat and stuff. I don't know if I'll do it with the update or not. I've not played it in a hot minute. But I did want to play the update. He has dandruff and smells like mothballs. He just looks... He needs a bath. We need to clean him. His hair looks like it's just very like dirty. I'm getting like the itch. I get the itch. I need to cleanse him. She's so cool though. I want to try her out. Very cool. Look at her. She carry big weapon. Like Revenant. I like when people play Revenant and she's so little and then she has big giant weapon. I think that's cool. I like that. I think that's the best combination. Little tiny girl and big huge axe. Or big huge sword. Or a big huge bow. They should make more of that in the world. I think we need more. Would you collab with other girls or other VTubers? Yeah, people wanted to play. Again, thank you for the super. I like how for being a scholar, he only has a C in int. Does he? That's funny. He's not, he's doing his best, okay? He's doing his best. He's reading, it's just not, he's reading like comics or something in the library. Also, I guess I take the bits. I'm in a secret Discord chat room with Gabe and I can confirm he said Half-Life 3 is totally real and being announced soon. Is he your uncle? Is he your uncle? God, my throat is like, hold up. Sorry. Ugh. I'm so congested. I took like congestion meds and I was like, okay, these will help clear it out. Cause it's like, what is it? It's like Sudafed that like dries it up. But whatever I got given, whatever I got prescribed, It's just like it loosened it up instead. I'm just like, it's like post-nasal drip or something when it's like itchy in the back of your throat. It's hell. Hell! Pump with the 4 months. The dandruff covered Reddit intellectual night rainer. He doesn't look like a Redditor. Don't say that. I don't think he looks like a Redditor. He looks a little bit old for Reddit. He looks more like 40s than like 30s. I think Redditors are in their 30s, right? People older than that are like still on forums. They have little forums with other people their age. They haven't been pressured by social media companies into joining these crappy websites that we use. Sorry, big stretch. Haven't those been proven as a scam? Sudafed that you can get without like showing your ID at the counter is basically useless. Yeah. If you want to get actual Sudafed, you have to go up and ask for it, and they're going to ask to see your ID. Anything that's like not behind the counter, yeah, it is basically a scam. Because they do have like, what is it? It's like 2 different versions. One that has something and one doesn't. You can get like Sudafed, but it doesn't have, it has phenylephrine instead of pseudoephedrine. Or pseudoephedrine. I don't know how to say these words, I'm sorry. But yeah. Do not get ones out. Do not buy homeopathic stuff. You know. Yeah, it's the stuff they use in Breaking Bad. I forgot to refill my water. I'm gonna be right back because I gotta use the ladies' room and I do want to refill my water because I forgot to do that before stream. So I was busy hacking. I'll be right back. 1 second, please. I'm sorry. You ever take your cup to the ice maker and you put it on the ice maker button and you wait 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 and no ice ever comes out? I'm fine. Ever had ice maker? They come in on fridges here sometimes. Ice is what? Yeah! Do y'all not drink water with ice? Well, I guess like Europeans don't, right? I don't know if Canadians do. Yeah, next time I use the ice maker, a billion things are gonna come out. Yeah, it makes a sound. It goes, and so you wait, and then it sounds like something's coming, and you wait, and nothing comes out. Only in the deepest. Y'all don't drink ice water? You just. That's what your water sounds like. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. I'm not like judging or anything. So like if someone comes and like if I came to your house and I asked for some water, you would like give me a glass of water with no ice, just like a room temp glass of water. That if you're really thirsty, well, y'all are saying, okay, if you don't have an ice dispenser, that's fine. Like I used to have to make my own ice. When I was in college, I would have an ice thing that I made my own ice, right? But like even like cold water from the tap is not like as cold as ice water, right? It's not like cold. So if you're really thirsty, you just drink that and it quenches your thirst. It quenches your thirst. Yeah, yes. Huh. I guess I'm high maintenance. If I drink like room temp water, it doesn't quench my thirst. Like I like it ice cold. I want my water to be so cold that it hurts. Yeah? I want my water so cold that it hurts. I want my teeth to hurt. I want my mouth to be like frozen. Get that sometimes if it's hot. Yeah. Just have a jar of water in the fridge. I do have like a pitcher. I use a pitcher. So it's more colder than like tap water. I don't drink tap water. When I was younger, I did. I would drink from the hose outside. Who knows what kind of things I was exposed to, but probably is good for a child. Or maybe not. I ate mold from the hose, probably. Also, thank you for the soup as well as gone. Yuda and Pop Tart King and Chorus and Unnatural Lock and Campbell and Best Badness and Me4 and Wacon and Rock and Pencil and RH and Kukuru. Thank you! Your name is now Kukuru. Sorry, I made it longer. Yumiko, thank you for the membership. And Best Badness, thank you for the 31 months. I want to say, okay, that's enough ice, and then it keeps going for 2 or 3 seconds longer. Yeah, you don't, it's like the teacher thing. You don't decide when the ice is done, the ice decides. The bell does not dismiss you. Yeah. And Donzo, take the soup up. Can make a payment so that the rest of the chat can watch stream for free. Be sure to say thank you to Donzo. Thank you. What if that was like a stream idea? I wouldn't do that because it seems kind of... I think it's a fun concept, right? I mean, that's essentially a subathon, right? But I feel like instead of like a subathon, a direct thing where it's like more of the... Not just like a timer on screen and you're doing whatever. But specifically a stream where there's like a scary bar that like goes down on the screen. Maybe there's like a scene of something, like your character like about to die or something. Like you ever played like an arcade game and then, you know, you lose all your lives, so then it wants you to pay more, and it's like put in another quarter, and then it's showing like This is kind of hyperbole, but your character's like head half into a guillotine being like dangled from a plane. Like they're like guilt tripping you. I think that would be funny. Do that but on a stream. So then if you like soup it or gave bits, then it would go back up. Yeah, continue screen for a stream. You lost. So y'all never play it? Y'all never been to the arcade and had that? On like a fighting game or something? Like a beat 'em up? And they're like, they show your character all like sad and beat up and they're like, continue? Or give up because you're a huge coward loser. I swear I remember one that it says, like, if you didn't put money in, it said like give up coward or something like that. Like, yeah, walk away, you little bitch. Ken all beaten up. Tekken 4. Silly, give up 2 coins. You gotta pay to stop. The machine, you start playing and the machine like grabs your, like little handcuffs come out and tie you to the machine. You gotta pay money to get away from it. Also, Anjo, thank you for the super Wait, that wasn't There we go. And I don't think you for the tip. Have you ever tried Sega Saturn? I heard it has a great JRPG library and it was one of the first consoles, or the first one that made it possible to search online. Do you like Web 1.0 designs? Back in the days, Big made their satellite online game service. I know the GameCube had like an adapter thingy. I don't know much about like early online on consoles though. I don't think I ever used it until the DS. No, I've never played the Sega Saturn. I've actually never played any Sega console. I think I've touched a Dreamcast, but I don't think I've ever played a Sega console in my life. Worthy the biddies. Thank you. Saturn is a great little machine. Yeah, Sega has a lot of good stuff. I don't think we don't have any Sega games on our list, do we? Sweet says you're a huge Sonic fan. I'm not. What Sonic games are on the Saturn? Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Jam, and Sonic R. The funny 3D. I don't think we have anything that's on a Sega console in here, do we? I mean, I guess I've played Jet Set Radio some, but that's like... Like, to me, that was an Xbox game. Yeah, this is mostly PC stuff, or stuff that was also on consoles, but later stuff, right? We don't really have any, like, 2D games. I've never even played Sonic. I've never played Nights in a Dream, though. I had the Nights on the Wii, and it was really boring. It was really boring, but I finished it. I didn't really get it. Soul Reaver was on Dreamcast. Never played Sonic. I have played some Sonics, but I've never played 2D Sonic. Other than, like, I think I played, like, a Flash version of it. Have I played a 2D Sonic? I've never owned one, I can tell you that. Nights is a hit or miss game. Well, Nights, the OG Nights, I think is different from Nights on the Wii. I played the one that was on the Wii. And that one is kind of, does anyone know about it? It's kind of, I think people say it's kind of doo-doo. I play Sonic. I played Sonic, like, Sonic Adventure. Yeah, I've played, like, Too Cool 3D Sonic. And I played Sonic and the Black Knight. And I played some of 06. Are we gonna play 06? Should we play Sonic 06? Is that what you want? You want me to play Sonic? I'm gonna play OG Sonic and you're gonna get very upset. Because, 1, I don't do 2D platformers. I'm horrible at them. But 2, Sonic is, like, even more so. Because, like, the whole thing of Sonic is, like, you remember the levels, right? You play and you memorize the levels so that you can go through them really quick. Yeah? So, yeah, you go fast, but then if you don't know the level, you can't go fast because I'm gonna run into walls. And you're gonna be like, ugh, why did you run into the wall? You didn't know that was there. Because you know it's there, but I didn't know it was there. Play Sonic Mania. This generation's good. I thought... Played 2D Mario. Yeah, I played a good bit of 2D Mario. I played 1 and 3 and World. Just like bits and... I've never like sat down and just gone all through it. I've just played bits and pieces over the years, yeah? Generations is fantastic. Didn't they release an update that has like Shadow the Hedgehog or something too? Right? I don't think I want to play OGs. I'd be up to playing like 2 again, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get like the Sonic fans come jump me. I'm a little bit scared of like the hardcore Sonic fans. If I don't have a great time, I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. You don't think it's stupid, ad break until dono amount is reached. Yeah, but what if instead of like real ads, it was like fake ads? I had to keep coming up with fake ads. Maybe. Something like that. I think like, I like that idea. Like, I've seen like streams where like when they go BRB or whatever, they run ads for like their own merch and stuff that they make. I should do that. I'm gonna write that down. My things to do. Hold up, I gotta wait for Notion. Okay, there, and then, okay, I wrote it down. RFC the membership for 4 months. Panzer Dragoon Saga is a great JRPG on the Saturn. Skies of Arcadia is an agent JRPG on the Dreamcast. Recommend both. I've heard of both. Especially, I think I have a friend that's really into Skies of Arcadia. I think she really likes it. I think she also really likes Suikoden, if I recall. Is this Skies of Arcadia that I'm thinking of? Is that the one that's got the kid with the eye patch? Yeah! I've seen so much of this over the years just from having a friend that loves this game. I couldn't tell you anything about it though, but I've seen a lot. Came with the GameCube too, did it? It's an expensive game, right? I feel like it's very expensive. Panzer Dragoon is cool. Is Panzer... Oh wait, no. I don't know how this happens. Yeah, I know Panzer Dragoon. I don't know why, but for some reason in my brain, I get Drakengard and Panzer Dragoon mixed up in my head. I think it's because I saw my friend play the final boss of one of the Drakengard bosses or something in one of the games, and I think it was like a Panzer Dragoon kind of scene where you were like, it was like maybe like third person flying. I just remember there was like a dragon flying. The Japanese name is Dragon Dragoon. Maybe it's also partially that, but is there like a boss fight that kind of looks like Panzer Dragoon? I feel like it was like you were flying around like a giant statue. It almost made me think of like Bayonetta. Is that real? Hold up, let me look it up. Yeah, it's like a rhythm game part. Yeah, this is why. Because I think about this scene. And so this is all that I had like, this is like my most memorable part of seeing Drakengard. And so to my brain, and then, you know, Panzer Dragoon is like, you know, third person on the dragon. So my brain is like, oh. Yeah. I've heard that that boss fight is horrible. That's the ending that led into Nier. I've heard that that boss fight is hell. That game overall is kind of hell, right? From what I know. Like, people like it, but it's like... Ooh. Ooh. Was the other boss fight? Annoying jank, but cool still. I would probably like it then. I love jank games. I don't know, something about them. I guess I'm a video game masochist. There's a mission in Drakengard where you ride your dragon. They look just like we described too. Yeah, I think that's why I get them mixed up. There's the input you have to hit while the screen is faded to black. Nice. 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 The characters are all sorts of fucked up. That's the theme. So it's like Final Fantasy 14. Sounds like Final Fantasy 14. Deadly Premonition. I want to play Deadly Premonition. I want to play it. What was it? A Sinner's sandwich? I want to eat a Sinner's sandwich. Also, Shadowy, thank you for the 6 months. Hello, Sleepy. Hello. Hello. And Hotel Mario Doctor, thank you for the super. Today I learned the voice actor for Mario and Luigi in Hotel Mario, Mark Grau, voices Mr. Big in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. No. Got a light? You got a light? No. I believe it. Wait, that's you. You're Hotel Mario. Doctor. MD. Also, Sly Dude, thank you for the super. Sonic Heroes on GameCube. I've not played Sonic Heroes. I know the song though. What goes up must go down. Something, something, my feet don't touch the ground. I don't remember it actually. I know a little bit of it. Dun, 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 dun. Like a laser beam, my eyes on you. What the fuck? Hold up, I gotta record this real quick. Just to remind y'all how great of a platform that YouTube is, let me show you what's happening on my screen. Okay. Oh my god. I hate this stupid website. This is just happening on my other screen. Y'all can't decide. By the way, this is a 30 FPS GIF. It's going faster than this. It's going like double the speed. It's going much faster than this, but I didn't set the GIF to record it. They can't decide if they like or hate your message. Oh. How much? What is Google's value? Almost $4 trillion company, by the way. $4 trillion. I cannot comprehend that number. You're clicking and unclicking really fast. Y'all are doing this on purpose, you're trying to DDoS me. You're trying to crash my computer. Retracting my like after finding out Mario hasn't been to medical school. Likes always fuck up for me. That happens a bit more than it should. Takes 5 trillion to fix it. Okay, guys, we gotta send the money. Hurry up, YouTube needs it. I need help. Talking Popeyes, thank you for 31 months. Thank you. Thank you. That's like 2 Switch 2 games. It's actually 1.5. Sadly, due to changes in the market because of RAM pricing for some reason, the price of Switch games has actually been raised. So they're I think it's like 2.5 trillion now per game. Speaking of, I am being heavily tempted. The devil, the little tiny devil with the pitchfork is on my shoulder, and it's telling me that I should get Kirby Air Riders on the Nintendo Switch 2. It hurts. Skyrim Switch 2 re-release. Wait, is Skyrim on the Switch too? Maybe that's what that thing that they're doing. That's what that thing at the Game Awards is. The little statue. Rick is in the game. Rick is so awesome and he's running around and everybody loves him. Little devil on your shoulders named Mario. Okay, it's funny because she actually asked. She was like, do y'all have Kirby? I was like, no, but I really want it. And she's like, if you get it, let's play. And I was like, ah. I had definitely hundreds of hours in Kirby Air Ride. So Air Riders is like, Ember does. Yeah, Ember mentioned during her debut, she had Kirby Air Ride listed during her debut with FaZe. Did you know that? I remember that because I was like, oh my god. Baymaster, thank you for the super. What was your hardest boss fight? Mine was Ringing Wolf from Kingdom Hearts 2. Hardest boss fight? I don't know. I've played so many games over the years. I'm sure there's something that was like bullcrap. I have a horrible memory. I can remember music and things like that, but when it comes to like details like this, sadly I'm not very good at remembering. I mean, if you want to get like technical, my hardest boss fight was Sephiroth. I never properly beat him because the game crashed when I got to like the last segment of his, where it's, I think it's like a side, it's like the 1v1 little like kind of scripted thing, and the game crashed and I was like, I don't want to go through all this again, so I just watched the ending. So technically that was my hardest boss fight. But I don't know. I've played a lot of RPGs, so probably like it's probably gonna be some JRPG where you had to do like a specific thing. Yeah, it's like the script. It's the scripted part. So I technically beat him. It's just like where him and Cloud are like standing in the darkness, and then it came up. It like was like the game. The game has encountered an error and needs to be closed. I was like, okay, or whatever it comes up and says, and I was like, Hardest was in Need for Speed Carbon. I think I had that game. I remember playing one Need for Speed game that my brother got on the Wii, and I would make my car so low that I could hide from the cops underneath 18-wheelers. I thought that was fun to do. Virgil and DMC3 is pretty tough. I don't think there's any like action adventure games that I really struggle with. I mean, Demise I struggle with, but it was just because my Wii remote did not like our room. What else? Probably a JRPG boss where you need to have a specific like thing. Like Xenoblade wouldn't be the example. What I'm thinking about is Xenoblade, like where some enemies will have like spike and things like that, where you have to put on specific like you need to like center your build or gear around like preventing like your damage coming back at you, or like preventing certain types of things. Probably just like a JRPG, because like I like playing stuff without using a guide, right? So it's like it's very easy if you look it up online and it's like, okay, well, first phase has this effect, second phase has this effect, and then when they have 10 HP, they explode and do this. But if you use this, and this item, then you don't have to deal with that, right? But if you weren't using a guide, you find that out after doing it. There was one boss, I think an X, that took like... I don't remember how long. It was probably this... I think it was the Headless Emperor. He wasn't difficult, but it was just a long fucking fight, because it has this... I think it has the most health in the game, if I recall. I feel like Headless Emperor, but that's not really like difficult. I mean, even like Final Fantasy games have like... You know, like super bosses that just take freaking forever. Like 15 has, what is it? The giant... What is that thing that takes forever to fight in 15? I can't even remember. It's been... Adamantoise has 5 million HP. So there's probably like silly builds. Okay, my tab crashed. Probably silly builds you can do. His 10 of one. I think every game has one, yeah. Pretty much. It's like a thing. But... 12 has a boss you can just leave in the middle of and come back, from what I heard. Very silly. Yep. So hiccup. Last boss Mega Man X mission. Main mission was kind of hard for me as a kid. A boss that I never beat was the final boss of Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness, because it glitched out and scared me as a kid. So I've not beaten that one. But I think most other bosses I went back and beat. The final boss of Bloodborne's DLC was my hardest boss. Trying to think if there... I don't think... I mean, I guess the 2 cats in Dark Souls 2, I never beat them, but it wasn't... It was just kind of like... I didn't seem worth it. I was like, this is not worth the run back to learn them. And y'all said that the ability was like... I think I tried like, what, 2 or 3 times and that was it. I was like, yeah, that's not worth it. Silly. Cat 7 goes, it's in the DLC? What did y'all call it? Horsefuck Valley? Yeah? Only JRPG I've played at length the Xenoblade trilogy. Only played a couple of super bosses because I'm a pleb. 2 was like easy, I think. I think 2 was too easy. But... Oh, Bionic Hippo, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you. Thank you. Yippee. Yippee. Horsefuck Valley sounds like a very particular kind of game. Isn't that what you called it? Or maybe that's what Cleo called it. That's what Miss Cleo called it. But it's the Ice DLC. You lay in the little baby Moses basket, and then it rolls you down the hill, and then you're in the valley, and there is a Farum Knight there, and he has double Avalons, and it's the coolest shit ever. I think I gave him back shots. And then you can get you get the sexy lady that has her leg out that uses the big bow, and then you get the headless guy, and then you get one more person I don't remember. Who else do you get there? The community did double horse stuff. Okay, yeah. I wanted to play Dark Souls 2 a couple of days ago, and I made like a mod pack, and I went to download the last thing that I needed, and it said it would take 3 days to download because it's on Nexus or whatever, and I don't pay for a subscription, so I was like, oh, eventually I will. Never get the money either. Yeah, I mean, if they give money, if they would forward the money to the modders, sure, but I was like, I'll figure some other way. Yeah, we'll finish Dark Souls 3 eventually. I'll come back to it. I just needed a break from it, yeah. I don't know, time has gone so fast. Time's gone so fast. Guess I take the bits. Need for speed car and last boss. You're flying down a mountain, zigzagging through mountain roads, and barely not flying off bridges, going 200 miles per hour. Wild ride. As it should be, right? As it should be. You make a free account, it's faster. Not as fast as paid. Well, you have to make an account to download anything, right? I don't think you can download anything without an account. I have an account. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it, because it makes me log in every time. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'll see if the person has like a Patreon or something that has their stuff. I don't think it did. But I'm also trying to put on like big old texture mods and stuff, and some things that like completely redo the game. So, yay! I tested some of it and it looked really pretty. It looked really pretty. So I'm excited. Took me a whole freaking day to install New Vegas. Ugh. I heard that game is broken. Anyone? Nexus got the crazy stuff on there. There's some crazy things on there. But yeah, I went and I logged in on Miss Froggy, our Dark Souls 2 character, and I was taking pictures of her, and I was like, wow. And then I downloaded a camera mod, and then it was like, Windows was like, this is a virus, and I was like, well, can I run it anyway? And it said no, and then it just deleted it. So I had to download it again and figure out how to get stupid Windows to let me run it, because it shits itself over DLL files. Windows is terrified of DLL files. I forgot that it does that sometimes, that you'll run something and it just deletes it without asking you. It's like, do you want to remove this? No, we're just deleting this shit. Get this out of here. I think a product that I own should not... A product that I own should not make decisions like that. But what do I know? I am the stupid little consumer. Just give me the ads. Give me the pop-ups. Download the toolbars. Give me the smileys. Back in my day, we didn't call them emojis. They were like, what? I think I used to call them like smiley toolbars. Wasn't that a thing? There we go. Oh my god, look at the smileys. They're so cute. 100% free. Get 10,000 smileys, all 100% free. Comes with free My Web Search, plus Search Assistant. Wow. Look, there's no tabs. You want to look at something else, you open another window. You open another window. Can I get a picture of the toolbar? What the fuck is this? I think it's in Joel's video. Mine saw Joel did like a video of just like installing a bunch of crap onto a virtual machine. Don't stop. Keep injecting me those smileys. I love it. This is on the fucking website. We should bring these back. I hate emojis. They're too corporate. They lack emotion. We need this. We need sweet smileys. Tons of free emoticons, winks, and nudges. I did not read that correctly at first. I got scared. Look, there's a drunk one. We can't get a drunk emoji. That's not corporate friendly. I like the sexy one. That's just staring straight at you. I want to go to Smiley City. I want to go to Smiley City. What happens if you download these? I was a good child. I never downloaded any toolbars back in the day. If you click, does it just like put a picture? Does it just insert like a JPEG? Slow internet, good night. Your computer explodes malware. It just gives you a virus, like you don't even get like a little bit of smileys. There's nothing. I'm wearing a lot of spyware. I know I downloaded some spyware because I would try to download cheats for Neopets. I downloaded like something that was supposed to like auto-click for a Neopets thing and it didn't work. But I think my computer was so like old that it like I think it tried to give like spyware, but I don't think it worked correctly. Cause I don't even think I was on Windows 98. I think that was like Windows 98 era, and I was not on Windows 98 yet. Cause my dad got Windows 98, but we would have the older, we would get the hand-me-down. So then when he upgraded, then we got the 98. Replace your default search engine and give you a bunch of adware and spyware. See, nowadays the adware and spyware is just built into the website and it's like legal and they use it to make money off of you. Help! Help me! Help! Oh, did y'all see the leak that there was supposed to be a Legacy of Kain reboot that got canceled? I was thinking of y'all when I saw that on Twitter yesterday. Free thinkers when Sleepy says help. Haven't heard? Yeah, because they laid off a bunch of people or something. Let me find it. Or was this a while ago? Not remaster. It was supposed to be like a... Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Might have canceled a Legacy of Kain game. New layoffs reported. The first time the new Deus Ex project had gotten canceled. At the end of March 2025, they lost another 75 employees. Blah, blah, blah. The remastered one, that's a different one. It was supposed to be like a reboot. Where is it at? Where's the info about it? Deus Ex, it was like a specific thing. The way... It was like a... The way it was just... was written. People were like, oh, it was supposed to be Legacy of Kain. Yeah. Was working on a Legacy of Kain reboot before Embracer buyout. Several CVs. Yeah, it's okay. So they got laid off and then their CVs, I think, were leaked or something like that. Or it was enough that people, like, found out. It says, developer is working on a dark fantasy ARPG, was focused on reviving an established vampire IP with a design emphasis on melee combat and parkour. And so everyone's like, okay. Insider Gaming can confirm it was a Legacy of Kain reboot, and its cancellation is a few years old at this point. So I guess it was like a... There you go. There's the link if you want. Made only about a year into development before Embracer pulled the plug and to send the IP back to Crystal Dynamics. It's unknown if they did anything with the IP after it was transferred back. Sources say that the project was going well. Despite only about a year, there was already some bare bones gameplay. P17 is unfortunately just one of many projects cancelled in the past few years, as many as 7 to 8. Studio seemingly being forced in a direction being an outsourcing studio for Grounded 2 and Fable. Womp womp. Developers are previously asked to work on Kojima's Overdose, but refused because developers didn't want to move to Japan. So, unfortunate, a lot of layoffs happening. There you go. I thought y'all might be interested in that because y'all seem interested in the series. So there's that info. Yeah, that got leaked. It was literally like yesterday. The post about it say 4 hours ago. Man, that's sad. I don't know. I feel sad when I see stuff like that. We have Legacy of Kain on the list, don't we? I think we have it on the list. Yeah. So eventually we'll play it. I'll get to understand, and then I'll be sad, I guess. I will be sad. Gonna Half-Life 3 announcement. Do you think that's what that is? The statue. This is for Half-Life 3. What do you think this is? They haven't found out, right? All you know is it's not God of War, it's not Elder Scrolls, and it's not Diablo, right? Viva Pinata. Bloodborne 2. Peggle 3. Path of Exile. Doom DLC. Maybe Half-Life 4? A new FromSoft game? You think? Just like something from Bloodborne. New IP from people who made Returnal. Battletoads? It's Battletoads! What do you think would happen if in the year of our Lord 2025 I prank called GameStop to ask about Battletoads? Do you think do they still tell their employees about Battletoads? So the FromSoft, this feels like, I don't know. Would a Japanese dev do like a thing like this? Like this is like something a Western dev would do to put this out in a desert. In my opinion. Assumers they're working on Battletoads. I mean, I don't think even people knew about Battletoads like, you know, 15 years ago. But I always heard that when you started working there, they would kind of, it was like part of the training that they would tell you to not answer people like people prank call about Battletoads. Do not like don't waste your time looking it up or something like that. So I don't know if they still tell employees when they start working there, which I guess now you can get like modern Battletoads. Battletoads is back. But ancient lore, we should everybody call GameStop. Don't actually do this. I'm gonna get in trouble for inciting violence against GameStop. We must call GameStop. We must get Battletoads. On it right now. Too late. No! Red Red Redemption 4? Maybe Kojima? Supposed to be a Kojima thing. Form of DDoSing. Speaking of FromSoft, what is that Dustbloods game? Is Bloodborne 2 coming up? It's a Switch 2 exclusive, right? Or just Switch exclusive? Is it Switch 2? I don't remember. But it's like it's supposed to be an extraction game. I guess it's not an extraction shooter. Fortnite, I thought it was extraction. I didn't think it was Battle Royale. Because, Night Rain is supposed to be their PvE Battle Royale. But Dustbloods is gonna be PvP. PvPvE. Yeah, I think it's like an extraction thing. The Twitch. They can't call it Twitch. I think it's fun that everybody has like a billion. Like, reading y'all's messages about this thing, it's like everybody has a different idea. There's not like one thing that everyone's like, oh yeah, it's definitely this. It's like every single person thinks of a different thing. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, thank you for the bits. You smell? Yep. Sorry, hiccup. Honestly, looks similar to Scorn. Scorn was a major splash. Mrs. Acre. They're kind of aesthetics. Scorn? Looks like Path of Exile. Do you think they would do such a... What would be for Path of Exile? Just like the next like patch update? Or like... Is it almost out of early access? Could be a new IP. I feel like it has to be something newer, right? It ain't F-Zero. The gates open up. The captain emerges. It could be. I still feel so bad. How many did anyone else when the Metroid Prime 4 trailer came out that showed Samus on her bike? Did anybody else think it was F-Zero at first? Because I thought it was F-Zero when they showed like the racetrack and then Samus came out. Yeah, okay. I'm not like a big F-Zero head, so I thought maybe I'm just ignorant. But I know some of y'all are big fans, so I feel very sad. I feel very sad. Samus F-Zero would be funny. I mean, I think she could fit. I don't know. Of all of the Nintendo crossovers, I think she would be a good choice. I'm sorry, F-Zero fans. F-Zero fans are the modern Mother 3 fans. Super Take, do the bits. I guess I'll take the tip. It's only shocking how companies finance reboot projects of old franchises. Next Earthworm Jim game is gonna be Fire Boss, we promise. I'm sick of reboots. Please give us something new. But also, don't make it garbage. I want something new that's good, that doesn't suck. That's optimized, that doesn't have a billion microtransactions. Give that chase the cloud. We ain't getting either. At least not from AAA companies. I love indies. Thanks, indies. Big smile. Big smile. Hey! Just play Roblox. Roblox is just like... Ugh, copies of other games though, right? Last of Us 2 remastered for the Switch 2? Oh my god. Left 4 Dead 2 remaster. I would not cry about another Left 4 Dead. Like, it doesn't even need to... I don't even want Left 4 Dead 3. You got a good enough characters. Unless it was like... Instead of like all new stuff, it's like, you know, Left 4 Dead 3, but just bring back a... You get both games. It's a mix of both games. How about that? Yeah, combine Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 into a new game. Back 4 Blood was boring as hell. I played Back 4 Blood. Do I own that game? Did I just play the demo? I never bought it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't own it on Steam, but I played it. Hidden. Oh yeah, there we go. Back 4 Blood beta. Wait, I can still install it. It's a 14 bytes? What the hell? I have never... What happens if I install this? It's hidden on my Steam. Dude, they optimized that shit crazy mode. A launcher? A launcher is 14 bytes? 14 bytes? I'm gonna install it. If my stream explodes, sorry. Okay. I have to accept an end-user license agreement. Please contact WB Games. Okay. Starting download. Okay, it's done. Okay, the cloud is up to date. I'm launching it. An error occurred. Missing game executable. Is it literally just a folder? What did I just install? What? It's a text file. It's a text file, and it just says there was a game here. It's gone now. This is what it installed. What the fuck? Okay, I'm uninstalling it. Get out of here. They think they're so funny. Yeah, I played the beta for 2 hours and it was very boring. Surely someone has seen this. Back 4 Blood. Was a game here beta. Is that like maybe like a did they specifically do that? Oh wow, okay, I don't think anyone on the internet have discovered this because I cannot, with a very cursory Google, don't see anyone else that mentions it. Silent Hill 2 reference. Okay, so it's probably specific then, it wasn't like a built-in thing. I've not played Silent Hill. I've not played Silent Hill. Scary. Too scary. Too spooky. It's a popular meme. There was something here, it's gone now. I feel like I've maybe heard it before, but I didn't recognize it as a Silent Hill reference. Silent Hill 2 is more sad than scary. I watched Missy play I think it was Silent Hill 1. And it was scary. Listen, I get scared from like Pac-Man. I have this little itch to play Dead Space. But I know I shouldn't because I think I'll have cardiac arrest. I think I'll die. You would understand that. It is scary! Okay, you people! BioShock is scary. I don't care what you say. It may not be like a traditional horror game, but it is scary. Okay? Silent Hill is scary. It's a horror game. It's not... it's not scary. It doesn't scare me because I played it before and I know where all the scary... No! It's scary. I'm gonna hit you with hammers. What do you mean, you people? Chat. 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 BioShock isn't a horror game, but it has a lot of horror elements. Especially like visual horror. It is a visually horrific game in some parts. There's a lot of like horror elements. There's stuff that you would definitely see in like scary movies, not in like an action movie. A lot of things you would not see in an action movie. If BioShock was a movie, I think it would be a horror movie. I do not think it would be an action movie. I think it would be more horror. Just my thoughts. Just my 2 cents. Which you can't get. We're not making pennies anymore in the US, right? So you can't even. You cannot have my 2 cents, actually. You gotta think of the Supa. Getting an Air Ride sequel 20 years later has fueled the F-Zero hopium in my soul. It will never happen. Listen, I need you to sit down. I'm gonna tell you here right now. Air Riders did not get a sequel because Kirby is great. It did not get a sequel because they thought it would sell. It did not get a sequel for any reason other than it's Sakurai and he does what he wants. Okay, if Sakurai wanted to make Pong 2025, Nintendo would be like, you know what? Here's a whole team. Go make Pong 2025. Yeah, Pong 2. So, here's what we gotta do, okay? We're gonna all train our psychic powers together on Steam, okay? We're gonna practice manifesting together. And we're gonna wait. And we'll do some research. We'll find out when Sakurai goes to bed, because he probably is not on a normal schedule, because he is a freak of nature. We're gonna find out when Sakurai goes to sleep, okay? And we're all going to harness our psychic energies at the same time to infect his dreams with F-Zero. Yeah, we're gonna send an astral plane attack to Sakurai as he sleeps, so that he will become enamored with F-Zero and want to make a new one. Can we do that with Mother instead? Sadly, Reggie is actually a very, very strong, he has very strong psychic powers. He's actually like a sort of like astral entity. And even though he's not involved with Nintendo anymore, if you really pay attention, you can still feel like his presence. His presence is in like the field, blocking it. He has like mental barriers up. You cannot discuss Mother 3. Do not face Reggie alone. Yeah, do not face Reggie alone. Master, thank you for the Supa. Good thing it wasn't malware. Spent all day fixing virus infecting a computer I forgot to install antivirus on at work. The user clicked scam email. I don't think Steam would allow a malware from Warner Bros. I think if Warner Bros specifically installed malware on my PC, I could probably sue them. I could probably sue them. I do not be clicking on emails. We don't open emails. We don't open PDF files. Why do I keep thinking this up? So we're 40k orcs now. Is that what they do? Do they like... they manifest? Is that a thing? We're gonna be like the people all out shooting at the hurricane, but instead we're gonna be sending thoughts to the field. Sort of? They're spores. That's fun. 40k scares me because I think I would probably get really into it because I like world building and things like that. Like that's my favorite thing of like One Piece, which One Piece is pretty like simple. But I like it. Psychic fungus. Warner Bros. Lawsuit billionaire Eepy outfit reveal. Necrons are shooting and orcs for looting. World building and definitely not the armors. I do like world building. I do like world building. 40k is also very simple. It seems more complex than One Piece, from what I know of. So, Leah gathers all the Etsy witches. They can control Reggie. I'm glad that my coworkers found out about Etsy spells. I've been on that Etsy spell grind for years. I think I retweeted the other day. I had tweeted at Epic Games a couple of years ago. Was it like 2 years ago? I tweeted Epic Games business like fail spell. It's what she deserves. Well, let me go get it back up. Let me find it. When did I tweet that? Scrolling. I am still scrolling. I want to find my tweet now, please. Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, because fucking stupid. Why is that his icon? Oh my god, I'm not gonna get on a rant. Dude, why is it auto-playing? I'm not gonna get on a rant about Mr. Sweeney. More like Mr. Weenie. Okay, no, it was almost 2 years ago. Sorry, I'm getting a screenshot. There we go. May 30th of 2024. At Epic Games. Sorry, I had a cough. There we go. Yeah, I need them to explode. I don't think it worked. It'll work eventually. The lady on Etsy said I could get a refund if it didn't work. So... But every time I ask for a refund, she tells me that the spell is still working. It just takes its time. Yeah, spells take time. I think I'm out of the refund period, but it'll be okay. She said that it will eventually come around to them. Sometimes, she said that, like, to help, I could get, like, I could buy the spell, acceleration. She has, like, a spell acceleration hex that I can get. Yeah, the bigger they are. Exactly. Their storefront doesn't have proper reviews. Stop. I'm gonna get on a rant. I don't want to talk about Tim Sweeney. I don't like him. He's such a loser. He smells. I don't know. I'll never forget my friend tell me the story about him talking and he was like doing this stupid corporate speak of like, you know, due to finances, we have to lay off this, blah, blah, blah. And then one of the coworkers was just mocking his voice in the call. Just out loud. Right in front of Tim Sweeney, straight to his face on the Zoom call. Or Teams or whatever it was. Has no idea what humans are. He wants to be Gabe so bad. I really love that he got one guide. He made that tweet about the AI thing. And then there was one quote tweet showing a picture of Gabe that said, like I think that it should be disclosed on the store. And out of all the people replying to him, he didn't reply to a single one. At the time, maybe he did now. He didn't reply to any of them, except the one with Gabe. He replied to. He got one guide. Yeah, with the girl. Yeah, he got upset. He did not like it. He did not like it. Ooh. Conky, thank you for the 23 months. So buying an Etsy witch skill to cast a spell on the makers of Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, oh yeah, there's more games coming out tomorrow. That's right. You know what else is coming out tomorrow? Night Swarm! You know about Night Swarm, right? It is a... What is this? Survivor-like. It's a vampire-themed roguelite RPG bullet hell where you play as a fearsome young vampire lord rising to power. Gather loyal allies, unleash devastating abilities, and fight back against the relentless werewolf hordes. So it's like another Vampire Survivor clone. It is. Yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. I never heard of it. I looked up a list of what games are coming out this month because whenever I do my chatting streams, this is just a sleepy... Wait a minute. This is a sleepy briefing. Wait a minute, this is a briefing stream. I just realized. Oh. I was like, maybe I'll play a game today, but I don't really have energy for it. I don't know if I'm going to be part of the Minecraft thing later. Because I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I need to talk about stuff for this month. Sleepy briefing. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're officially sleepy briefing. So I like to look up like what games are coming out that month so I can ask y'all what about things. Everything this month was kind of like a lot of it just looks like ports for Switch 2. There's not really a lot of like new stuff coming out from what I can see. Kiwami 1 and 2 are coming to PS5 and Xbox. Farming Simulator Signature Edition's coming to the Switch 2. Star Trek Infection is coming out to MetaQuest and PSVR 2. But yeah. Thief VR. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is coming to PS5. Night Rain DLC and Prime 4. Octopath Traveler 0. It's coming out. What is that? Free demo. Start from zero and create your own protagonist in the Octopath Traveler series. Huh, what is this? Role-playing game. I guess it's a new thing in Octopath. I've not even heard about it. But that sounds cool. You can make your own. Is it? Well, yeah, I know Octopath. I know what Octopath Traveler is, but I've not heard about Zero. It's like you can make your own. You can make your own. So console. Oh, is it a mobile game originally? It says you can make your own. Your own thing. It's coming out on PS5, PS4, Switch, Switch 2, Xbox, and PC tomorrow on December 4th. I almost said October because Octopath. Oh. New Terminator 2 game. Is that on here? I didn't even see that on the list. Destiny 2 Renegades expansion came out. You can play as Creed Shadows on the Switch too. Yeah, and Prime 4 is coming out tomorrow. I would want to play it on the Switch. I'm not going to buy the Switch version. And I'm definitely not running out to buy a Switch 2 to play it. I had said, like, depending on how the trailers were, I would get a Switch 2 and play it if I was, like, excited about it. But after seeing trailers, like, I don't know. Ever buy a new console in the first year? Oh, well, I'll do that. That's fine if it has games. But there's nothing on the Switch 2. I don't know. I don't even barely play games anymore. I would love to get a Switch 2 so I could play, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet finally. At a not-ass FPS, like, frames per second. But... Runs decent on the first Switch. Well, it's Prime. Prime's like my thing, right? I love Metroid Prime. So if I'm gonna play it, I want to play it in the best format possible, right? I want to play it with like the best performance. But I'm not gonna buy a console. I'll buy a Switch 2 to play Kirby with my gym mates, but I'm not gonna play a Switch 2 to play the 4th game of a series that I've been waiting for over 10 years for it to come out. But it is what it is. Tiring. I mean, I try to be nice about it on stream. I said I was cautiously optimistic. But I think I also had mentioned that I hated the atmosphere of Prime 3. I think Prime 3 was a huge miss. And pretty much from what I'm aware, they're good at making good gameplay. I think it's like the Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze are really good. Donkey Kong is not a game that you play for like atmosphere and things like that. I mean, maybe you do, but it's like what you're looking for there is like the gameplay, right? Other than I heard Tropical Freeze is like bosses are like hell, but Metroid kind of needs a little bit more than that. Yeah, cause monkey, right? This has got to be fun. And of course, Metroid needs to be fun, but there's also other aspects of it that make it what it is. And I think a lot of the people that were good at doing that have not worked with the company for a very long time. So, yeah. Makes me think Prime 3 was subtle. Yeah, it's rough. I don't know, I'm not... In any game like this, when you have another one coming out after so long, it's like, it's not gonna be... Don't like Dread? Dread's fine, it's just, that's not... What I'm talking about specifically is, Retro, the developer. Because it's Retro Studios who made Prime 1, 2, 3, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and Donkey Kong Country Returns Tropical Freeze, right? I don't think they had any hand in Dread from what I'm aware of. I think Prime 4 is like what they've been working on since Tropical Freeze. But yeah. It's just how it is that it's basically a different studio at this point from the start because, you know, people progress in their careers, they move on and stuff. So makes you wonder what the initial plans for the Bondi version of Prime 4 were. Oh, I'm glad that didn't come out. I'll say that. I don't know, call me a hater, but I think even what Retro has made is probably leagues and worlds better than whatever would have come out. As much as, like, I'm not happy with it, you know? It's just the state of things and how games are done nowadays, but it's like... I don't think it would have been good. I don't know. Metroid is like... Metroid's a weird series. I don't even like some of the like actual creators for it and what they do with it, so... I'm tired. I am tired. Other end we forget about. Yeah, I don't understand why you would take something like this and move it outside of like Nintendo, but they have pinball. I love Metroid Prime pinball. I feel more vindicated than ever, though, with seeing it, of what, because I had an idea for what the plot could have been, or maybe what it should have been, right? I think I told y'all about my theory crafting for Prime 4 that I had from like many years ago, but Metroid doesn't sell in Japan. Metroid doesn't sell at all. Metroid does not sell. We talk about this on stream. It's not even just a Japan issue. Metroid just doesn't sell like the rest of their stuff. But I think if they were going to have characters be part of the story more heavily, I wish that it was what my theory was. and not what they did. I think the Federation should not be a friend, right? But oh well. Love them. Because by the end of Fusion, which Dread came out, and Dread was that marketing issue. I don't even know if it's fully a marketing issue. I mean, I'm not surprised that Dread sold like as well as it did, because it's like, you gotta remember, it's like historically Nintendo consoles are more for kids, right? If you were a teenager or like a young adult, you were getting like a PlayStation or an Xbox. Metroid doesn't appeal to children, and children, you know, historically were on Nintendo consoles, right? So, you know, Pokemon, Mario, Donkey Kong, even, well, Pikmin isn't like super crazy, but like these more kid-friendly series, obviously, you know, Zelda. Yeah, they're living room consoles. These are more appealing to who, because it's also like parents were buying games for their kids and stuff too. So I think like if Metroid Prime was on like Xbox or something, you know, at that time, back then, that era, I imagine it would probably sell like way better than it ever would have on GameCube. But this is just my theory. I don't know anything. Like, I don't have any reason for that other than just my thoughts. Like, I've not done any research on like anything that would have proven this. Kids want to play what adults like. Kids want to play stuff that's fun. And they want to play things like marketing is also part of it too, right? But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a marketing issue that Metroid sells bad. I think they could run a shit ton of ads for it. Like, I think they could have run a ton of ads for it, but it's just that, like, especially because the GameCube sold like shit too. GameCube sold horribly. Failure of a console, basically, sadly. But yeah, I think you'll get what I mean. Has the aesthetic probably would have gone crazy on Xbox. I just even think about back then how much people like kind of associated Samus with Master Chief, right? Even back then, they were like, I don't know, maybe if y'all remember, they were pretty like, I feel like I would see them together and stuff a lot. Comparison, yeah, things like that. It's interesting. But I think like stuff can sell better nowadays because it's like Nintendo's still like for kids, right? But there are a lot of older people that are buying them, so they'll be, you know, willing to play Dread and stuff like that. But I think Metroid was definitely more niche back in the day. Just my thoughts though. Lots of fan art of them together. Yeah, I remember even seeing like machinimas and stuff, Gmod videos and stuff. Not as eye-catching. It's just not for kids. It's just not. I mean, a kid can play Metroid Prime, but I would not say that's like a game necessarily for kids, right? I think. I don't know. Super Metroid was considered one of the best 3 SNES games. It was. It's weird because it's like Super Metroid and Metroid Prime, like a lot of people consider like some of the best. Like some people think Super Metroid is like one of the best games of all time. But if you look at sales numbers, you would never think it. Same with Prime. Prime is like a very critically received game that a lot of people think is one of the best like games of all time. But you look at the sales numbers, it doesn't really, which obviously like sales doesn't necessarily reflect like the quality of something, but you know. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, no, I'm not running to buy a Switch 2. Sorry, I will not be streaming Prime 4. Maybe eventually, but I don't want to. I don't want to play it. I don't want to buy the console. I'm sad. I mean, I tried so hard to be positive about it on stream. I didn't want to be like a Debbie Downer, like, it's gonna suck. Nobody at the studio is still working there. Blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, it irritates me when other people are like that. Like, it's just like, you know, we'll see when it comes out. And I was like, you know what? I'll just see when it comes out. Even though I hated Prime 3. I mean, I didn't hate Prime 3, but like the atmosphere of Prime 3 was way off base. And then they hadn't made another game for a very long time. And then everything else coming out from the Metroid series overall was kind of dog water. We got a fucking like soccer game. Like, what was happening during the 3DS era, man? Like, I don't know. But yeah, my problems, if you don't know my problems with Prime 3, is that to me, Metroid is a series where you are isolated alone on a planet. You know, like, very much inspired by its inspirations, right? Like obviously, we all know, but it's not, I don't want to be surrounded by, I don't want to be around more than one person. You can have one NPC in an area in Metroid and that's it. If I walk into a room and there's like 5 Galactic Federation troopers, I'm not happy. I'm not having a good time. If fucking Christopher Sabat is falling down like an air shaft with me, talking to me in the game, and there's also like a bunch of fucking troopers all around that are talking to, I'm not having a good time. Like that's not Metroid to me. I want to be isolated. I want to be alone. I want to not know where the fuck I am. Right? I want to be going in. I want to do my job. Luminoth alone. Yeah, even see, okay, so Luminoth, I'm half and half on Prime 2. You have one in Prime 2, and then otherwise, I'm fine with like, I don't think the Luminoth are as bad because most of your interactions with them in Prime 2 was that you're reading their logs from them after they're dead. If I'm seeing the effects of like things after, like the Chozo Lord logs, if I'm seeing effects of things after it's dead, that's fine to me because I'm still getting that sense of isolation of like, I'm here like, you know, after civilization is gone. You know, I'm looking around and discovering and learning about this place, but I'm still completely alone, and I'm alone with whatever killed all these people off, right? Like, I think that kind of adds to it. I'm alone with, you know, I'm kind of iffy on having to return. Prime 2, I think the way the map works and stuff just like kind of sucked, but I'll give them forgiveness for that because they threw that game together in like less than half a year. But that's fine. But 3 just had so much of, I'm walking around and talking to living people, and they're also blocking my way. They're also blocking my way. Like what? I'm Samus. Why are you in my way? I need you to move. You do not get to block me. I'm Samus. The only thing that blocks me is not having an item to get through an area. Not a stupid person standing in a door. Like, what the fuck? But it upsets me. I'm picky, okay? Listen, Metroid Prime is like my little thing. Okay, it needs to be a certain way. Prime 1 is so peak. It gets the atmosphere like perfect, and it's never gonna happen again, and I've accepted it. But I was like, you know what, maybe it'll be okay. But no. Kim is a clutch tide turn Echoes. Yeah, at least Echoes is kind of cool because there is one, and then at the end you get to see them all, right? Should cry fighting Rundus? Not really. I think Rundus should have been one of the last ones. I think Rundus was the only interesting. That's what I was talking about when I talk about Christopher Sabat. I do like his theme a lot. Dun, 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 dun. I can play that on piano, actually. I forgot. I should play it for a piano theme. But I think Rundus should have been later in the game. I should probably show pictures, because if you don't play this game, you don't know what I'm talking about. So Metroid Prime 3 had a few different characters. Basically kind of like how they're doing for Prime 4, right? They had a few different characters that were like kind of sidekicks, kind of not really, that were throughout the game. And they were voice acted and you would talk with them and stuff. And this one, Rundus, was the only one that was interesting and not like a dickhead to you. Like, he was kind of like a cool dude. He was very much like it feels funny because he was voiced by Christopher Sabat, yeah. But he felt like kind of like a shonen kind of sidekick character, almost pseudo rival character. Yeah, this was the only one I think was like interesting. Like, I would not... Like, this one is like... He was cool enough, maybe because you saw so little of him, that I would not mind him, like, occasionally being in the game instead of, like, you know, 5 people talking to me throughout the entire game. But he also gets... Prime 3's old, who cares? He gets killed off at, like, the very beginning, and then you have to fight him and end his life. So the only one that was, like, even slightly interesting to me that was like, okay, I would be okay if this guy was in the game. They kill him off, and then you get left with, like, a dickhead robot dude and, like, shapeshifter alien lady. Yeah, one NPC. Which is why my theory for Prime 4 was gonna be very cool. I had a great idea, okay? Because at the time I came up with this, the last one in the timeline, the last game of the timeline, understand, was, let's see, Fusion, I think? For a very long time, Fusion was in the timeline. Okay. And then if you know about, let's see, let me look at this wiki page. Okay, so the whole thing with Prime, at the end of Prime 3, we see Silex's ship chase down Samus, right? And then he's in Prime 4, right? Here we go, Silex. Okay. Now, if you know about... We know very little about Silex from Prime Hunters. I think he's, like, one of the ones that we know the least about. Right? Okay. Let's see. Where is the info about him? Yeah, very little is known about Silex other than he harbors a strong hatred for the Galactic Federation and Samus Aran by association. And then his weapon that he has is actually developed by the Federation, if I recall. Ugh, where's it at? There's so much new shit on this page because of the new game coming out. Resourceful tracker, deadly sharpshooter. Intense hatred for Galactic Federation and for Samus, and for assisting the Galactic Federation in the past. Using technology suspiciously similar to a Soldan Federation prototype, he can deploy blades that travel along beams of energy, while the hunter is in ball form. His background's unknown. He wants to crush the Galactic Federation. I don't think we even know about his... Where's his home planet and stuff like that. Bounty Hunter. May as well be Samus's equal. Okay. All of the other NPCs in the game, or all the other characters in Hunters, we have, like, info about what planet they're from, what species they are. We know, like, a lot about them. Silex, we have nothing other than he hates the Federation, and he has Federation technology. Okay? So, my theory is that he is some sort of ex-Federation, you know, researcher or trooper or some sort of thing like that, right? Samus from the future? No, not that. I thought maybe he just worked for the Federation, right? If you have played Metroid games, you know that in typical fashion, the Federation is very, suspicious. They try to attack him. Yeah, the Federation is suspicious, right? Like, the whole thing at the end of Fusion is that... Let me see. Let me find it. I want to, like, be able to quote this correctly. But the whole thing with the end of Fusion is, like... Obviously, Metroids are very bad. We don't want Metroids to exist. But the Federation is like, well, what if we could use them? Maybe you shouldn't destroy that. I'm remembering this correctly, right? It's been years since I've gone through stuff. But they're like, well, what if we could use the Metroids and totally not, like, genetically engineer them and rule the galaxy? But it's okay, because we're the good guys. And Samus is like, I don't know about that. And then says, okay. She says, okay, I'm gonna kill the Metroids. And she does that, right? She does that. Yeah, many such cases. This happens over and over. Yeah, they're supposed to be dead, and it's still around, and the Federation's like, we can use this. This is great news. We can use this. Right? And then Samus is like, no, I'm gonna kill it. Okay. So, in theory, this is before Dread came out. In theory, right, this will make the Federation very upset with Samus. She might even will be declared an enemy of the Federation, right? So my theory was for Prime 4, yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot speak English. My theory was for Prime 4, it would be really cool. Fusion, yeah, I'm talking about Fusion specifically, because Fusion is in the timeline. At the time I made this theory, Fusion was, that was in the story, was Samus went against the Federation. So if Prime 4 is post-Fusion, if my theory was correct of Silex being an ex-Federation, you know, employee that left because he was not happy with the sussy, weird stuff that they were doing, hated Samus because he assumed she was complicit in it. Yeah, if she was a fugitive and she teamed up with Silex and that was the plot of Prime 4, that would be really fucking cool. I think that would be really cool. That was my theory. I was like, that would be if I made the game. I would like that. Let us deal with Silex. Like, look at him. If you've seen the other characters from Hunters, he is very humanoid compared to a lot of them. I think my theory could still be correct. It's Prime 3. Like, these guys are clearly not human, right? I mean, well, actually, it's just a robot, right? I'm pretty sure. It's been so long. But like, yeah, and they all have home planets and origin stories and everything, except Silex. This Weevil. But we have info about him. Homeworld unknown. Okay, he's a cybernetic space pirate, yeah. I was gonna say, he's like confirmed not human. But Silex, we don't know anything. And he's also very humanoid. He has a very similar stature to Samus, right? Yeah, that was my theory. Nintendo, hire me. Please. Please. We don't want to work for the Federation. They suck. Look straight out of Ben 10, real. But yeah. It will never happen. I will cry all day long. I'm not gonna play Prime 4. I'm gonna live in my little, like, delusion land that my idea was what it should be. Aren't the space pirates super duper scared of Samus? They're silly. Especially in Prime 2, space pirates are very silly. I mean, you would be terrified of Metroids, right? But they're like playing with them. They're feeding them like pet treats and making them sick. They're using them for target practice. I'm so sad. What do y'all think? Do you like my theory? Is my theory cool? Is my theory cool? Do you like it? I think Dread is the latest in the timeline, so it's not gonna happen. But I thought it was a cool idea. I thought it would have been nice. See, I wouldn't even like hate having a sidekick if it was just like one. I wouldn't be happy about it. But it's like if you're isolated on a planet with one other person or something, then that's okay. But it's like when you're like around like a whole group of people, like it's like, I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. Try to make Metroids into pets. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They feed them pet treats and they're like playing with them and they're like making them fight each other and they're using them for something. They're like, ugh. Adam and Fusion's basically psychic. I think it could be okay. It could be done in a decent way. Ideally, I want to be completely alone, but I don't know. I thought it would be fun. I like the idea. The baby. Isn't time travel some part of the Prime 4 setting? I don't know, because I kind of checked out when I've not even watched all the trailers. I saw enough. I saw enough of it, and I said, Guess thank you for the bits. They pay good marketers a lot of money for a reason. Guess so. Chancellor, thank you for the super. I'm buying an Etsy spell that makes it 5 PM. It takes up to 24 hours to work. It's gonna work for real. It's gonna work for real. Galactic Supa. Real ones remember Samus and Chief and Haloid. Monty, one of the best animators of our time. They should be a power couple. I'm not into like shipping or whatever, but you know what? I'd support Samus and Master Chief. Why not? Who cares? Why not? They look cute. That's what matters, right? Spot my impact bow. Thank you for the Supa. Hello, Elf. Ever thought about doing a Gap theme stream with some Trigger Cam 2.1 root and toot in action? Here it could be done. Cheers. I mean, I could. I don't think it'd be very interesting, and I also couldn't do it on YouTube. It would be a Twitch stream. It's just... I think it's easy to do a range stream if you're just like an IRL streamer, or like, how would you say, IRL streamer, or not like a VTuber. But as a VTuber, it's like, it's a whole thing of logistics. I don't want to do it anywhere that anybody else could like show up. I don't even go to like ranges anymore. When I go shooting, I go to like families' backyards and people's like hunting land that I know and stuff like that. I don't even go to ranges anymore because it's just been too like sussy. But I don't even know how I do that as a VTuber. I mean, I have some ideas of it, but it's such like, it would be such an amount of effort, and it would cost so much money that it would not be worth it to me. It would not be worth it to me, so I don't think it's ever gonna be a thing. If I ever become like super rich billionaire, yeah, maybe sure. But having to like get the whole computer thing out, it could be like a recording, I guess, but I don't know. Showing a backyard is not wise. I mean, I posted videos of me shooting at ranges, and then people are like, oh, I know exactly where this is. I've been here before, and it's like... private range. No, I posted stuff from like even like private ranges, and people recognized it and replied on Twitter like, oh, I've been here. This is this place. And I'm like, okay, I will never go there ever again. So I need to like go to like the middle of some fucking woods. But yeah. I would like to, but it's just too much. It's too much. And I'm not really focusing on like that kind of content. YouTube's just so unfriendly with it. YouTube is just genuinely so unfriendly with it. The one time I have had any IRL gun content on YouTube, they said that my video contained dead bodies in it. I don't know where the fuck it came from. I appealed it, and they said, no, there's dead bodies in this. There's graphic depictions of real dead people in this video. And I was like, okay. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Whatever. Yeah, YouTube hates firearms. There's a reason you'd never see anyone live stream with a firearm, because they do not like it. But... them clankers. Well, it's automated at first, then a real person's supposed to look at it, but... So what, main target? It was not even that. It was literally just me cleaning something. It was me cleaning. On a table. Unloaded. Anything that was shown was like... There was no ammo anywhere near the gun. Is this silly? I'm actually taking the soup. My condolences, Eepy, as you said earlier to Tim. Oh yeah, Tim had her birthday stream today. She has a track jacket in her merch. It's so cute. You should look at it if you haven't. You should look at it if you haven't. Super cool. Biggest content on YouTube in 2010 was guns. Yeah, they don't care. The advertisers don't care. I don't know. That's stupid. That's silly. I don't want to poke the bear too much, because if you get fucked over by YouTube, they kind of don't care. I've already like had them tweak out on me before, so it's like I don't want to poke it too much. That's fishing real stream. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I would love to like work on stuff that my dad wants me to do. Like, that's not the problem. But like, he's like, oh, here's a fun idea. Take this like like heirloom fishing rod from our family and repair it. And it's like, Dad, I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to fuck it up. That's terrifying. Give me like a baby's first broken fishing rod or something. I don't want to. I'm scared. Maybe I can look it up and it won't be too difficult, but I don't know. A lot of stuff like that I'm like very like about. One guy that sued YouTube and won and they still won't reinstate him. They do not care. They have so much money. Oh, my YouTube tab just crashed. Wow. So he has a lot of faith in you. I don't know if it's necessarily that he has faith with me, but he's just like, this would be interesting to watch. And then I wouldn't have to do it, which is what parents do, but... Back then, you'd be happy to see the family heirloom. I mean, I'd be fine to receive it, but personally, I would pay someone that is, you know, is on fishing. He doesn't have to get me into fishing. I like fishing. I have my own rods and everything. I have a lot of money of fishing stuff that I bought myself. I was really into fishing when I was in college. I was the person that you would drive on like a bridge, and you would see someone standing there fishing off the fucking bridge with cars going by. I went out on some rocks, like on, like, you know, like a crappy beach. It's like mostly just like big rocks. You can't really swim in it. I fucking fell in one time during winter. Many years ago. That was like my hobby. You sit on a stool and fish off a bridge. No, I just stand. I'm standing. As dangerous it is. Those rocks are wet. You think you're fine until you're not. Big Master, thank you for the super. You can fix a Barbie toy fishing rod. You want me to do that? Do you think you could catch anything with a Barbie toy fishing rod? That would be a fun, like, video idea. Catching fish with little silly rods. I bet someone's done it. I've been fishing for over 5 years. Fishing's fun. It's nice. You sit. You chill. You watch. You listen. You smell. You chat. Talk with your family. Talk with your friends. They catch a bass. I've been to some, like, piers, too. I think something that was really, like, funny to me was... You know, like, there's, like, some piers that you can pay to go fish out on? I remember going to some of those, and then it would just be, like, me, and then, like, 3 other really old Asian ladies, and they would have just buckets full of, like... I don't even remember what they were catching. It wasn't fish. And they would just be catching, like, it must have been months worth. Just go into town, these old ladies. Crabs or squid? Crayfish? Might have been. I can't remember. I was just like, damn, these old ladies are going crazy. I don't know if this is legal. They're catching so much, I don't know if it's legal. I remember seeing someone catch a squid on that pier, but I don't remember if they kept it. I don't remember what they were doing. I have a feeling they were catching more than... Whatever they were catching, it was more than they were supposed to. It's free food. Yeah, it is. They said, bulk buy at Sam's Club? Nah, I can do it myself. And it was always old Asian ladies. I think if you go anywhere where there's like a... Like anywhere that's like on the ocean, you can... If there's like a nice thing you can stand on and fish off of, there's gonna be old Asian ladies catching a bunch of whatever they're catching. And it's probably gonna be more than legally allowed. But they just don't care. That's old people, they don't care. Free country, ain't need no license to eat. It was funny. I remember that. The infinite food glitch. Oh my god, sorry, 7. I yapped for 2 hours so far. Let's see. Tomorrow we're doing the VGM review. I gotta talk about my plans. Ooh. My mom is that Asian lady. Is she out on the pier catching a bunch of stuff? Is she catching squid? Miss hunting crabs at Knife on the Gulf. Catch and release. That and sand dollars. I remember going out to the beach at like insane late hours, and then you would, you know, just have a flashlight, and there would be a billion. What were they called? Was it just like ghost crabs? I think it might have been those or something. The little white crabs that are really tiny, and there would just be hundreds of them all over the entire beach. And you would take a step and they would all back up. And you take another step and they'd all back up. And they would just be everywhere. Like, you would be like, oh, look at the sand! And then you would like look and it was just entirely crabs. Scary. Well, not really scary, but it's just cool. It's cool, but also kind of like, if they suddenly decided altogether to jump me, they would kill me. Baby crabs. I don't think they were babies. They were just little to begin with. Genuinely, like there are so many that like they back away. But if they suddenly like just had like a moment, they're like, wait a minute. There's a million of us and one of them. Get them. I think I'd be dead. They would have like, I would have drowned in crab. Crabs, you can put them in a bucket. One of them pinched the crap out of me when I was young. Yeah, I would not leave my little toes out by crabs. I would not leave my little toes out by crabs. We'll take a few of them out. I mean, if you got like a big old like... Let's be real. This thing is a weapon. These are weapons. Right? I could take some crabs out. I could take a person out with this thing. You could kill somebody with this. Easy. If you know what these are. Surely everyone knows what these are. Everyone knows what a mag light is. Get yourself a police flashlight. This is just a mag light. These things are like heavy as hell. These are heavy as hell. They look small here. These things are big. You wanna beat on somebody. Here's some person on Reddit's picture. Look at this thing. It's so fucking long. And that's not my hand, that's an adult man's hand that's probably of decent size. If I hold it, it's gonna look even bigger. Fear Jada, think of the 6 months. If a million is too many, then how many do you think you can fight and win? I don't know, what do y'all think? How many crabs could a sleepy defeat? Doubles is a 50 cal suppressor. Mace with a light bulb. I want to see it. It's funny. What kind of crab? They're little ghost crabs. I would just jump around. If I just non-stop jumped, then maybe they couldn't get on me. At least 2 or 3. And I'm armed with a mag light. At 500 plus, they could swarm me. At least like 200. Over 9,000. Yep. So I could go like 350 or 75. Yeah, we'll see super. Crayfish ran up to me in a lake, pinched my big toe, and then said, "Oops, my bad. I didn't know you were using it still." It made me laugh. Wait, what? Were you intoxicated at this moment? Were you intoxicated? What do you mean? What do you mean he said oops? What does this mean? What LSD does? I want to go to that beach. I want to go to that beach. Silly. Goofy. Battery that charges with hitting. They have like flashlights you can get that you crank them. You ever use like a crank flashlight and it goes like... I've used those before. They wanted to grab a little nibble. A crayfish can have little a bite of a big toe. You can have a little bite. They're terrible. Yeah, they suck ass, but they make a fun sound. A sun found. They make a fun sound. They go like the one in Amnesia. Amnesia was a pull tab, wasn't it? It was a pull tab. We were not pulling tabs, we were cranking it. Y'all out here cranking your lanterns. All crustaceans hunger for flesh of man and elf. Not me! I've never been... I don't think I've ever been pitched by a crab or any kind of crustacean. I have stepped... And this gave me like a fear of the ocean for a while because I was like, it hurt so fucking bad. And it scared me so badly. But I've stepped. It didn't like hit me or anything like that. I have stepped on a horseshoe crab. And that fucking sucks. I do not recommend it. Horrible. Horrible. But got stung by a jellyfish, thought it was poison. Yeah, that's scary. Jellyfish scare me. My mom's always texting me like, they got man-o-war at the beach. Oh, there's man-o-war at the beach here. And I'm like, okay, mom, don't go out there. Don't touch that. Now, boys, don't touch that. Mario Sunshine will never escape my brain. Jellyfish are cool. I think they're very cool, interesting creatures. I just don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. Mom wants to eat it. Can you eat jellyfish? Can you eat it? What do you eat? The goop? Thank you, Toadsworth. Now. Oh no, yeah, blah, 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 blah. The jelly. It's just salty jelly. Is it salty because it's salty or is it salty because of the ocean? You can eat anything at least once. This is true. They're just flooding nervous systems. I've had it before. What was it like? The jelly bit. Oshiyumi jellyfish. Do not eat Miss Jelly. Salty because the ocean. It's chewy. I'd imagine. A dying jellyfish stung my butt. Not even dying. If they're dead, they can still sting you. Be careful. Do not touch a jellyfish corpse. You will get stung. No raw oysters. Yeah, I feel bad for Miss Rooney. Food poisoning sucks. It's horrible. My mom likes oysters and she likes crab. And she hates any kind of bottom feeder fish. She's like me. I don't think she eats a lot of like... Well, no, she likes salmon. She doesn't eat a lot of fish, but she'll eat like non-fish stuff. I'm not like a big fan of fish, but non-fish stuff, like I'll eat octopus, I'll eat squid, I'll eat scallops, I'll eat like oysters and stuff. Yeah, I'll eat all that stuff. No, she does not like tilapia. But fish, I'm picky about fish. If it smells even slightly fishy, I gotta be by the ocean. And if it smells even like a little bit fishy, I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it. Can't eat gamey fish. It's just like when I smell like fishy fish, to me that's like fishy. When I say fishy fish, it's like if you've ever been like far inland and then it's like the smell of like old fish. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you ever smelled like old fish? It's that smell. It's the smelly smell that smells smelly. Yeah, it's literally like a fishy smell. It's not like oh, fresh. It's not like a natural smell. It's like old fish. If you've ever been to a fish market or even just go to the grocery store fish place and put your face in it. Ever had catfish? I've had catfish. I think when I was younger. Catfish isn't like real though. Catfish is like... To me, catfish is like eating like chicken. Does that make sense? Because they farm it. They got that stuff in farms. That's not really real. You ever been to... You ever like seen like catfish? You ever been to like a farm? Interesting. I'm not a gator, but I would try it. Don't tell on me. I think I would probably eat a lot of my coworkers. Actually, I would eat a lot of Fea's girls. I would try their species once, but don't tell on me. Tastes like chicken. That's what I've heard. It's like chicken. like chicken. I would try it. I'm up to try things, but I don't... If I don't like something, I'm not gonna try it again. I'm picky. I'll try it, but then it's like... If I had and I didn't like it, I'm not gonna like... I'm not gonna give it another try, I think. I'm like... Well, there's some things I probably wouldn't try. I don't think I would eat like brains or anything, or like some things, unless I was like really in a social situation where I really had to. I would, to avoid like seriously like offending someone, you know, because like if you're staying somewhere and you're offered something and you don't eat it and it's like it would be really offended by it, I would suck it up. But I don't know if I would eat the bugs. Yeah, I don't know if I would try bugs. I don't know if I would try bugs. I would maybe eat some with like cricket flour if I wasn't really like told about it. I mean, I guess if you're not told about it, you don't know. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know about it. We'll try to eat babies. I mean, I've eaten like little baby octopus. Right? But I wouldn't eat crustacean or sea bugs. That is true. That is true. Kind of what they taste like. I don't think cricket flour tastes like anything particular, does it? I don't think it tastes like anything particular, right? It just is what it is. Well, I think I try everything, but then I'm not really like eating cow. So... I don't know. Goes to the bits. Phase Wars 4, Attack of the Sleepy. No, it's normal! It's normal. I'm sure lots of girls have eaten species of the other girls, right? Right? Poor Muyu. Poor Muyu. People love Muyu. Rabbit is good. I'm not have fox. Muyu wouldn't even make her feel too skinny. Yeah, don't eat her. You're not allowed to cook her. I will get you. People eat deer. Yeah, deer is pretty common. I think it's probably illegal to eat Punko. It's probably illegal to eat her, I imagine. Eat bird. Eat a bird. I've eaten gators, you said? Yeah, venison. Crab is good. Mari's a fish princess. You don't eat goldfish. Do people eat goldfish? People eat bear? Bear seems like it would be really gamey. Tiger. I don't know if I eat tiger. Definitely not like a cyber tiger. People have, but do people eat goldfish? Is that like a thing? Technically human? I mean, technically, but for the sake of this thing, hamster. Do not eat the hamster. Do not eat the hamster. I'd imagine koi. People eat koi? Is that a thing? Goldfish, a snack? Oh yeah, the snack that smiles back. Duh. True. I've eaten goldfish. Like a thing. Yeah, goldfish can get really big. Koi fish can get really big. If you just give them space to grow, fish just kind of... Some fish will just do whatever they want. If you give them space, they just keep going. They don't give a shit. Eat the Mari chips. I would eat them. They should sell... Faye should sell little goldfish snack crackers with Mari on it. I would eat little Mari cheese crackers. I would be a fan. Small mammals can be tasty. I've never had a hamster. I don't think I would eat a little hamster. I don't even know what you would eat on a little hamster. Phew. Sorry, I keep hiccuping. I think a hamster is too little. I don't think there's any meat on it. So I was smoothing down the stickers on my water bottle. I have a sticker of Lisa. I have a Lisa, and I have a Yoro, and I have a Chromo. And I have some other old VTuber friends who are not streaming anymore. But I get to see them on my bottle, so that makes me happy. Why would anyone eat a hamster? Don't hamsters eat hamsters? Don't hamsters eat hamsters? I thought that they, like... If you don't take the babies away from them, the mom is like, snack. I assume because, like, they probably... Yeah, they can cannibalize young. Why do they do that? Is it because, like... Do they, like, tweak out after they give birth and they're like, I'm low in nutrition. I need to eat the baby. Like how, like some animals will eat, like, the placenta or whatever, right? Do they just eat the babies because they're, like... If they don't have regular food? Stress? Easy food source? Nutrients back at the outside situation look good. Yeah. I thought maybe they're just like, I ain't got nutrition, so we gon' eat you. We gon' eat you. We're gonna eat you. Anon, thank you for the super. Goat meat makes people sleepy and high similar to weed, especially organs like brain or eyes. Maybe a human baby has to be good. Do not eat people, it's illegal. Do not eat a people. I don't know about that goat meat though. I've not had goat meat before. I wonder why. Is it because they eat everything? I don't know if I would want... Well, I guess it's like eating fish. It's like, who knows what the fuck you're eating. A lot of animals, I guess, who knows what the fuck you're eating. But specifically like a goat is kind of funny because it's like... They really will just eat whatever the fuck they want. And then you're gonna eat that. I've had goat before. I've had like goat milk and goat cheese. Goat leg is very yummy. I don't think I've had goat meat. I probably had a lot of stuff growing up that I just don't remember or didn't even know because it was just handed to me. It's like, yeah, someone killed this and we cooked it. Someone killed this and we cooked it. Just take a bite. Lamb is tasty. My mom loves lamb. My mom loves lamb. She loves Greek food. Kill Cafe, you kill him or you grill him. You say that, however, it do be like that. It do kind of be like that. Oh, my YouTube tab crashed. Could have seen it coming. Unexpected. Greek food is pretty awesome. Let's talk about streaming plans on here. No, I need to talk about that. Which one people ate duck? I think I had duck when I was in Canada. I don't remember though. Duck is pretty popular in Chinese food, isn't it? Oh, okay. Streaming plans. Korea. I've heard that name before. I've not really had a lot of like Mexican food, to be honest. Peking duck. Yeah, that's what it is. There's like that one duck dish. Duck is great, but has to be prepared right. I think that's a lot of meats. I think like there's like meats that what I say like it's hard to mess up beef, right? But chicken, like bad beef is still like usually edible unless it's completely burnt, right? But like bad chicken is like garbage. But I think that the best beef cannot be better than like the best chicken because it's more like versatile, right? Like if you've had like bad chicken, it's like unpalatable. But I've heard like even like the worst, like even like a beef that's done kind of crappy is still like edible. And that's why burgers is so popular. So bacteria involved, beef tends to stay fresher. I think it's just like chicken. Yeah, dried chicken is just sucks. Sucks. Chicken breast is spice mini. I do like the thigh. Undercooked chicken, yeah. Take steak over chicken most days. Well, because it's a safer choice, right? Like a good steak from a place is probably a safer choice than like whatever chicken that they have. But if you've ever had like really good marinated chicken and like paired with like a really good dish with it, then it's like king. It's like you can't really do as much with beef as you can with chicken, right? Like chicken is kind of can be pretty, you can be pretty adventurous with chicken. Eat beef tenderloin then a chicken tenderloin. Yeah, because chicken by itself is kind of ass. You gotta put that in some shit overnight, right? Cook fried chicken for a living. I sell more chicken breasts and thighs. Yeah, I believe that. Well, chicken breast is easier to eat than a thigh anyway, right? Part of it is like people don't want to go through the effort. I think also depending on where you live, what is gonna be different, but yeah. Like I've talked about, every time I went to the West Coast, the chicken, no matter how it's served, has been the fucking worst chicken I've ever had because they don't believe in seasoning. Like I don't know what's happening over there. I don't know what's going on over there. They maybe have salt in their kitchen and that's it. I've never gotten anything that was seasoned. I would get like fried chicken from a place. I'm like, okay, let's see how their fried chicken is. There's nothing. It's fucking dry ass, bald ass chicken with breading on it. Do not get it over there. But I guess that's like if you go to the West Coast, that's why you get like Mexican food or like Asian food or whatever. But I live where soul food's a thing, so you know, we season our stuff here. There's no Cajun seasoning. There's nothing at all. Just nothing. No marinade, no nothing. Just a bald ass, dry ass, nasty chicken. Horrible. Disappointed. Probably costs more. Everything there costs more, yeah. They dip it in goo. You get the goo. No! For pork over beef and chicken. I don't dislike pork, but to me pork is like a holiday food. I'm not eating pork like all the time for fun. They boil it and say done. Well, no, they'll still like grill it or like fry it or whatever, but they don't marinate it or season it beforehand. I don't know. I went to so many places and it was just like, what the fuck? Just for like normal restaurants, not like an Asian place or like a Mexican place or whatever, going like K-barbecue or whatever. Like that would be like marinated, but you know, pork is a cheap everyday meat to me. It's not that pork is expensive. It's just like, it's not something that I like eat all the time. Do you like to cook? I don't dislike cooking, but it's kind of like, how would you say? I think like if I wasn't like too much like focused on like working and thinking about work and stuff, I would like to cook, but it can be such like a time thing, and I'm kind of like, I'm fine eating the same stuff over and over and over. Tedious. Yeah, it's the time consuming. It's not really tedious. I don't have problems like cooking things, but like I'm fine just like making grilled chicken and eating it with spinach for like a week or two. You just marinate it, you throw it in the cast iron, you put it in, you freeze some, you put some in the fridge, you buy some raw spinach, get some croutons if you're feeling a little bit special. There you go. Yeah, air fryers are nice too. I do like if I want to mix up, I can do like panko chicken air fryer, but I'm kind of like okay like eating the same stuff, right? Like some people need like a lot of variety. Wilted spinach salad? No, not wilted spinach. I just get like just raw spinach and I like to eat it. I'm weird. I don't like a lot of cooked vegetables. I hope my mom isn't watching. I think a lot of stuff that my mom cooked, she kind of like maybe overdid it or something, like just mushy, and so I don't like eating a lot of things cooked. I'm more of a raw fan. But I don't know, I always ate stuff raw when I was little too. I used to have, I don't know if I want to tell this. You know how when you're a little kid, maybe, I don't know, do they do this for little boys? Well, for little girls, when you're little, your family will buy you like outfits to dress up in. Like I had like a little like fairy tutu outfit that you could like, you know, put it on and play pretend. And it had like little like bunny ears and stuff like that. And I would put on the bunny ears as like a toddler, you know, old enough to have teeth, because obviously I need teeth for this, but I was young. And I would go to the fridge and I would eat raw carrots with the bunny ears on. Because I couldn't eat carrots without putting on the bunny ears. I don't know why, I just decided that was like a rule. There was something else. I feel like I had 2 sets of like little animal ears, but I don't remember what the other ones were. Yeah, I would eat it. Yeah, I would eat it like Bugs Bunny. Like you would hold it and like do it through your front 2 teeth, like you're like. Yeah, I was RPing. I was LARPing. I was LARPing eating carrots. Cause they would buy like the little, what are they? Not the matchsticks. Like just the little like carrots. They're like the size of like a little finger. They come in a bag. Yeah, I like raw veggies. I love raw broccoli. I think broccoli is awesome. I've always loved broccoli. I love cucumber. I love tomato. I love spinach. I love carrots. I could eat all raw. Do I like any of that cooked? I mean, I'll eat cooked carrots sometimes. I don't know. I think because I've eaten them raw so much that like when I eat them cooked, the texture change makes my brain confused. Because it's like, this should be crunchy and this like isn't as crunchy as it should be. So that means that it's old and it's not good for me. I'm gonna get sick. So I shouldn't eat this because it's not as crunchy as it should be. So it needs to be thrown away. I think that's what happens in my subconscious or something. You like soup? I love soup. I used to eat tomato soup. I would get, oh my god. I'm not diagnosed, I just want to say. I would get these. Okay. Oh, it's an AVI file. I'm gonna kill somebody. Oh, it's another Dude! Target! What's wrong with your website? Okay, there we go, a JPEG. Sorry. I would get these, and that's what I would take to school when I was in school. And I would bring this is like a little thing, you open it up, you take off the tin little, what is it, like seal, and then you put it in the microwave, right? And then you drink it. It's tomato soup. And they had this in different kinds of soups. I would take this to school and I would open it up. I would put the lid back on. I would put a straw in it. And then I would drink it without heating it up. And that's what I would drink. That was my lunch for several years. That's all I would have. It's just V8. See, I love V8. I love V8. My dad always drank V8, not the fruit juice. I don't think I've ever even had V8 fruit juice, but the V8 vegetable juice. My dad got me on that shit from when I was little. I get the low sodium ones now, but oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. It doesn't smell good. I have to brush my teeth after I drink it. Oh, it's so good. It's literally just drinking like tomato soup. And if you get the regular one, it's way too salty for me now. But this stuff is like crack. But yeah, I was basically just drinking V8, and that's what I would have for lunch every day for like 4 years. Maybe I would mix it up some days. Well, when I was in my senior year, I would I always had like a thing off in the morning, so I would go and I get a biscuit most mornings, and I would sit in my car and eat my little biscuit, and I would listen to the radio because I liked listening to talk radio back then. So I would do that and then listen to talk radio. And yeah, that was my thing, because it coincided, my time that I would go eat my biscuit coincided with the time that talk radio show I like to listen to would come on. Sounds beautiful in a way. It was very much... I was very much a person of a routine. Because when I remember, I would do this a lot. When I would get out of school, I would play specifically... Do I have it? Let's see. I don't think I have it. Hold up, I'm getting it ready for you. I would play this. Okay, I would get off school, I would play this song, and I would drive like, I don't know, like 20 minutes to Sonic, and I would get a blue raspberry slushie. And I would do that, I think, because they would have like half-price slushies. And I would do that, I think, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it was always this song, and I got the same slushie. Every Tuesday and every Thursday. I don't know why. Sonic drinks are good, yeah. Everything else there sucks, but yeah. Persona 4, yeah. I don't even like this game that much, but this song is nice. Sonic Happy Hour. Yeah, 2 to 4 p.m. I think you get like half price. You think it's soup? I thought you said you weren't a Sonic fan. Yeah, we're gonna eat you. We're gonna eat you. We're gonna eat you. Still falls. Oops, I closed it. I did not mean to close it. I realized I was like closing. I was like, where'd the music go? I'm smart. I'm smart. But yeah, that was my school experience. That was my school experience for many years, and I did that same thing. I would have my tomato soup, I would have my little biscuit, and I would have my slushie. My slushie. It's my thoughts. There we go. Scully, thank you for the 50 months. Hi, gamer. Hi. Thank you. That's insane. 50 is too many. That's too many. I can't comprehend it. They still make fully loaded Hotsie. Ask them, they still have Coney trays. I don't get their food there. I don't even remember the last time I went to Sonic. I think if I want to go to Sonic, I have to drive a very long ways, and it's probably not worth it just to get a drink. Oh, bye, Master, and have a good evening. But yeah, that was a core memory. Yeah, it was always that song. It was always the same radio show, and it was always the same food. And that's probably why I can just eat the same thing now when I eat. Oh, Roland, thank you for the 6 months. Miss DQ pre-corpo. I have a lot of memories of going to DQ with my grandma when I was little. And then they closed like all their locations before they rebranded. Back when they were actually Dairy Queen. I think they're just DQ now. I don't remember the last time I've been to Dairy Queen either. Arcade themed bar club. The barcade, the millennial barcade. Oh my god. Sonic cocktail. I was out of rings after a single cup. That shit was laced with the 7 Chaos Emeralds. What the fuck? What does this mean? DQ kind of sucks. Haven't seen a DQ in years. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay? I've been to DQ like in the past couple of years. I think part of it is your childhood is remembering DQ better than it was. Because if you go look at photos of the food back then, it's about the same that it is today. They've not really gotten worse. It was always kind of like frozen microwave food. I don't know if their ice cream quality's gotten worse, but you know, DQ's kind of always been plastic food. Wendy's fell off big time. Wendy's fell off when they got rid of the salad bar. That's my opinion. When they got rid of the salad bar, it was over. You only go if you want fast ice cream. Well, here's the thing too, okay? I like ice cream. I will say, Dairy Queen, at least in my experience, has not changed. They probably changed serving size. However, their topping amount has not changed. If you order a Blizzard, if you order like a blast from Sonic, it's a mix-up if you're gonna get an actual like mixed food versus they give you vanilla ice cream and throw like, you know, like 3 Oreos on top. Versus if you get like an Oreo Blizzard, it's gonna be a blended Oreo ice cream. Like, DQ does do their stuff correctly. Unless you go to like the crackhead DQ or something maybe, I don't know. They stopped doing the salad bar 20 years ago. They did! They did. Oh my god, the 4 for 4! Holy shit! I forgot about this. People are going... I remember people going like sicko mode over the 4 for 4. You know, when I search up the 4 for 4, this guy is he okay? Average 4 for 4 enjoyer. Look, he looks like he's... Dude, I swear they put crack in that stuff. I swear they put crack in that stuff. Everyone that ate this, something happened to them. They changed. These things did something to you. I don't know what it did, but it turned you into this. Do you like his outfit? Notorious Bob? I want to watch this. Bob wants his burger. Welfare check on Notorious Bob. Help him! Price could have not been sustainable. Yeah, I think 4 for 4 could work if they didn't include the drink. That's what I don't get about it, because you got like a burger, you got nuggets, you got fries, and a drink. Normally what they do is they'll sell either like drinks really cheap, or they'll sell a food item really cheap. Like, the drink is cheap. Yes, the drink is cheap. That's why the drink should not be part of the meal if they want to make money. What they should do is do like, I don't know, 3 for 3, right? Or something, I don't know. They need to, what you want to do is you have one item that gets people in the door. It's like, you know, a nugget's really cheap, or like a burger deal. But if you go there, or like fries are really cheap, right? So you go there, you get that, right? But you don't get the drink included. But it's like, oh, well, I can't have my nuggets without a drink. You know, I get my nuggets and fry little deal, but it doesn't have a drink. So then you pay $2 or whatever for the drink. Right? Yeah, loss leader. The main thing is they want you to go in the door so they can get you to buy the drink. Because it costs them 2 pennies to sell you the drink. But then you pay $2 for it because they got you in for the cheap food. Then you pay, you know, 200% for the drink. That's where they get the money in. But because they included the drink in the 4 for 4, what are they really... I don't know, they need to have something that's not included that you buy separately. That's the main point of those things. So, yeah, I guess that's why it's not sustainable. Fast food drink is a scam unless it's a free flow fountain cup. I'ma tell you, if you're trashy enough, it's all free flow fountain cups. You can just walk in and take shit and leave people do that and they don't give a fuck. You already spent some, might as well spend more. It's mainly like the whole marketing thing of like, you're used to getting like, this is from when like I worked and I saw what kind of like deals would come out and stuff. It was you get people in with one thing and then you upsell them, right? Well, that's like everything. Every industry is upselling. You know, no matter where you work, it's always about upselling. You know, it's like, oh, well, this could get here 2 days faster if you pay this. Like, it's only $2 and it would get there a day faster, blah, 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 right? So that's the whole deal. Who's gonna stop you over a cup for Coke? I would if I could, because the principle of it pisses me off. Don't steal from me. You're being disrespectful. Don't piss me off. I'm gonna pour a drink on you. Not really, but I'd like to imagine. I'll think about it. A fast food meal, you get fries and a drink, so you don't think about saying no. Yeah, so then if you do a deal where it's like, oh, you get the fries and the food, but no drink. then the customers can be like, well, I should get a drink with this too because I don't have a drink. Can I get a drink with this? It's a deal, but I'm not getting a drink. And then they're making more. Don't steal in general or don't steal from you. Well, you shouldn't steal in general, however. High school, I worked at Taco Bell and we had a homeless guy come in a cup and fill it every day. I think I talked about the lady that would use her kids to steal drinks when I worked. And the one time I, like, made her wait to give her all of her drinks so she couldn't steal, she scratched me. And I was like, okay, you're normal. But you have like 7 kids, so you're probably just miserable. Are you too scared to steal from fast food? Well, with Sakana's like history of like merch people that kind of drop the ball, yeah, I would not recommend that. She had a rabies. Oh no, I didn't get my shots. I didn't get my shots. Okay. I should probably wrap up stream. I don't know if I'm gonna join the Minecraft club. I didn't put a thing up because I didn't know how I'd feel. I've been kind of like... Not... Yeah, Ember's off of the counter. She gonna get you. One buff arm. The beam blushes. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate situation. Okay, so... December streaming. I think I mentioned I'm out of town for a funeral this weekend, but how do I word all this? I've been thinking for a bit and dealing with like stuff, and then also being like, I feel like I've been kind of non-stop sick since I had those allergies really bad back in like, I don't know, like August or September, right? I think. Claire's still not live. I don't know if she'll join either. Well, I thought she's gonna be there. It's not for another hour. December is a busy one for you elves. I'm not a Santa's workshop elf. I'm not a workshop elf. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how to word this. And I thought so much before a stream about how to like talk about stuff. And I was like, I don't want to cry. I think for the rest of the month, I'm not going to have any schedules or anything. I don't know if I'll really stream that much. Because I think I kind of need a break for a bit. I mean, I guess December's kind of a... What? Is my tracking doing? Stop. December's kind of a busy month for people anyway, so it kind of works out, I think. But, I don't know. I've been kind of dealing with some stuff for a while. With streaming and, like, thinking about streaming and my, like... Can my track... Okay, hold up. My tracking is, like... pissing me off, man. This timing. Is that gonna work? Okay, yeah. A lot of streams with family. Yeah, I figure like now is a good time anyway. But man, I'm so mad. I was like really thinking before stream how I want to like talk about stuff. I still want to do like occasional gorillas and like be on collabs and stuff like that if I can, but I might not like stream until next year. It's possible that I just don't stream at all until next year, so I'm sorry. I didn't really like want to take rest from socials. I want to try to make some like videos and stuff like that, but what? It's so laggy. Sorry. Oh, I try not not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. I've been like struggling for a while with like, I don't know, just like feelings with streaming and my self-confidence. I don't really feel like pleased or up to standards with anything that I've been doing for a while. I think probably sometime in September, I think the feelings had started. But I wanted to try to push through it because I was hoping maybe it was just like a temporary thing or like other small issues, maybe. But it hasn't been something that's really improved. Please, my computer! What's wrong with you? Stop! I feel really bad because y'all have been like obviously like very supportive and nice to me and showing up to streams and everything, and I'm very, very thankful. And I feel like I'm not properly repaying, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if it's like seasonal depression or something like that. It's not really, I don't know. I'm hoping that if I take a break, it will be good for me. I want to like stop and think about, which I like, you know, I want to do more creative stuff and things like that, and that has been like good and whatnot. But I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I just feel kind of like lobotomized for a while. I feel like I'm very like kind of slow isn't the right word, but I feel like I'm like struggling with stuff that I never used to struggle with. And so maybe like hoping that if I take a little time and like, you know, maybe like just edit some stuff or like chill out for a bit, I can recover some, which a lot of it I think is also the repeated being like sick and stuff. My sleep has been, please, of all times, you stupid. Oh my god, I'm gonna blame Windows for this because it's always Windows' fault. This piece of shit, stupid softwares never work. I beg you. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. Hold up. Is it working? Hello? Ow! Ah! Ah! Hello? GPU priority? Process lasso is running? What is wrong with you? Okay, sorry. Anyway. Sorry. I'm struggling to speak. I really don't want to cry. I really don't want to cry. I'll have a little bit, but I don't know. A lot of times I think I kind of mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, kind of jokingly, that I'll cry like once a week. But it's something I've been really like struggling with, and I was hoping that it would get better. I was like, okay, I'll just push through it and then maybe, you know, change things up and hope things get a little bit better, but it's not something that has gotten better. So I want to take a little break and think about, you know, I don't know. I took like the 1 week break after like the stuff like messed up with the 3D before, and that was also when I had like my med dosage upped that was not doing good for me. So I thought maybe like that's like a little bit after the feelings had started, so I thought maybe it was just from that. And even when I took that 1 week break, that's why I said like I won't do schedules, but I'll probably end up gorilla streaming because even when I took a 1 week break, I couldn't take the whole break. I'm not good at taking breaks. But, oh, I just realized the alerts have been off the whole time. Like, the little thing isn't showing up. I'm so sorry. I had turned it off, I think, for the other stream or whatever. Yeah, I don't want y'all to think I'm like... I don't know. I don't want to seem ungrateful or anything like that. I wish I could, like... I don't know. I don't want to keep, like, pushing because I'm not happy with what I'm putting out. I don't feel like it's, like, something that I would want to watch. If that makes sense. Or at least it's, like... I don't know. I want to get back to a point where it's, like... I don't feel as lobotomized. But I think with me being sick too, what I was trying to say before I got irritated with the tracking, with me being like sick nonstop too, is I don't remember the last time I like had a full night's sleep that wasn't like me crashing from not sleeping well, because I'm just like been so like congested and allergies and like having this cough and everything for months, and it's just like waking up like every 3 hours. I've not been like sleeping worth a damn for months. Maybe for like a year now, honestly. It's been non-stop like stuff. But I assume that is probably part of why, so I want to like with me pushing with like other stuff. And I feel like I'm not even like putting anything out that's like, I don't know. I wish I was better at wording things. But yeah, cough has been the worst. Yeah. Hopefully that all makes sense. But I think I'm just gonna not do schedules for a bit and just kind of do whatever. I figured like now is a good time anyway, because I think a lot of people are busy traveling and whatnot for Christmas and everything. But I want to come back more energized and quick-witted. And have things prepped and things like that. But I still want to make some like videos, because I've not actually finished any of my video projects, so maybe I can like just sit and work on those and try to get my sleeping fixed and schedules and everything. And I do want to go like visit family and everything too. So like I'll be out of town. I'm gonna finally see my mom for the first time in I don't know how long this weekend, which is not for great circumstances because for a funeral, but yeah, that was like a sudden thing too, so it's kind of like, oh. But it'll be nice to see family. But the circumstances are not great. But yeah. Thank you for the stuff with me. Let me read. I feel it's tough. I'll make a little tweet too talking about it, but I wanted to talk about it on streams first. I hope that you guys will forgive me. I think that's the scariest part. Sorry. It's very difficult and kind of scary to take breaks with this job because it's like, I don't know. I will say these websites do not like when you take breaks, so they do not like it when you take a break. You get punished. you get punished for not doing stuff nonstop, so. That's a little bit scary, but I hope that you guys will be here when I get back. Because we have so many things to finish. So. Sorry. Oh, I feel bad. I don't want to like... I don't like crying on stream. I don't like showing negative emotions and stuff. I don't want y'all to feel like you have to like do anything. I don't know. Oh, hi, Ari. That's funny timing. Hi. Sorry, I'm good. I'm just talking about taking a little break for December. Hi, Raiders. Welcome. I hope it was fun. Saw you doing a DJ set. Oh, is the timing funny? I'm crying a little bit. I'm good, though. I'm good, though. I'm taking a little break from streaming until next year, and it's a little bit scary because YouTube and Twitch don't like for you to take breaks, and I think I'm a little bit like burnout or something, so I have a lot of feelings, but I'm good. Oh yeah, Ari's my granddaughter now. I had to save up because she wants money for Chinese New Year. I will save up. I'll give you grandma coupons for hanging out with grandma in your red envelope. There you go. Yeah, I will try to put together some videos and things like that. I have ideas and things I've already been working on. Maybe I'll do like... Honestly, I've had this idea for a while. I've just not like... I don't know, my sleep schedule and everything has been so like fucked up, especially from being sick and everything. And then I've had like these recurring headaches and all this other... It's just been like non-stop for like months. Ever since I think I got those allergies. Back in like September or something was like the start of it, but I was streaming that like what I wanted to do with it was like the same kind of feelings that I had growing up watching stuff, but I never watched streamers as much growing up as I did like a lot of like YouTube videos and stuff. So I think I want to try to make maybe like a little small series or something like that that's more reminiscent of that, right? Like a little Let's Play, which back in my day they were not called Let's Plays, they were walkthroughs. But I don't know, I'll try to do something like that. Are you eating 3 square meals a day? No, I don't even eat 1 meal a day sometimes. I don't eat a lot, but that's pretty normal for me. So I don't think I've ever eaten 3 meals a day. That sounds like too much. I think 3 meals is too much. 2 meals is fine. I'll eat 2 meals if I like eat breakfast, but like I said, I just eat like chicken and spinach. I eat, but yeah, I want a tomato. I want to eat a tomato. Protein and nutrients, yeah. Chicken and spinach. Depends on how you move and snack. See, I don't really snack either unless I'm like don't have a meal. Like if I don't have a meal, like yesterday. Did I eat yesterday? I had a protein cookie because I was complaining about it to Cleo. I was like, this is kind of gross, and she was like, yeah. Yeah. I think that... Was that what I ate yesterday? I honestly can't remember. My memory's been so shot. But lack of nutrition... Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like my everything's gotten kind of fricked up, and I'm so like... mentally... not doing... great, and I think it's all just like a clusterfuck of like things that I need to get like back on track. But I've become so like... hard on myself with streaming and my performance and stuff that I don't know if it's possible while I continue pushing through all this, I guess. So I think that's what I want to try to fix stuff so then I can do my best for stream because it's like what y'all deserve. Yeah? That makes sense. Yeah. Maybe y'all sneeze because I couldn't earlier. I'm getting myself together. I'm getting myself together. And I'll thank you for the donut. Thank you for your stream. Keep us in touch with your plans of future streams. You make us happy. Thank you for your tough work. Thank you. See, it's silly. I feel like I do so much work on stuff and then it never even like, I don't know. I want to sit down and finish all these like things I've gotten like 70-80% done. Like my ASMR video is like recorded. I just need to like finish the visual stuff for it. Which I've been like going back and forth on how much visual I want to have. If I want to make it like more audio or visual. I need to like kind of look at other VTuber ASMR. I think I don't really see a lot of visual VTuber ASMR stuff unless it's like VR chat, right? I'm old head ASMR. Like not really like a lot of VTuber ASMR isn't really like ASMR to me, you know? But it's yeah, I mentioned a while ago I was working on one that was like kind of like what's old then? Like my favorite ASMR videos is like a camera looking at someone's desk and they're pushing marbles back and forth. VR chat ASMR. Yeah, it's like you don't often see because like the 2D model, it's a whole lot to have like a hand holding like a little brush brushing your head and stuff like that, right? But in VR chat, there you can look it up. Try to think. I think like Angel Steps was when I remember that started doing it very, very early on. Where they use a VR chat avatar and then they record the visuals of like their 3D avatar, you know, brushing at the screen and things like that, along with the sound, right? But with the 2D model, it's a little bit more difficult for that, right? But I wanted to try to find a way to have those kind of visuals with 2D. But you can do it, but you have to like, you know, make the whole art and get it rigged and everything. And I had some ideas, but they're kind of cheesy. They're kind of cheesy looking. But maybe that would add to it, honestly. There's this one Korean lady that does like drawn ones where she draws like paper and like moves the papers around. It's like a little cat gets a spa, has a spa day. And so there's like little fake paper bubbles and stuff like that. I feel like something like that digitally could be good because it still like gives me like the tingles and stuff. Yeah, when I say ASMR, I don't mean ASMR as like a sipe, but more specifically like the tingles, if that makes sense. To me, that's what it is. Because I was watching ASMR back in like 2010, 2011. I think I even have some of my playlists that are older than that. But I'm trying to remember like when the term started getting used. But yeah, to me, that's like what I'm thinking. Which I don't dislike like roleplay stuff. Like I think having a theme is fun, right? Like your ear surgery stream. Yeah, but the ear surgery stream didn't really have any visuals. It was just sound. And it was kind of scuffed. I'm scared to do another live ASMR because I think I made some really fucking loud, horrible sounds. I think the stapler in that was horrible from what y'all said. So, and when I tested it, it didn't sound that bad to me, but y'all did not like it. So I was like, uh-oh. Oopsie. So maybe recorded stuff would be better. I was like, I remember people in chat, I think were like screaming or something. I don't really watch ASMR because it's my ADHD. ASMR, like genuine ASMR, is something you either get or you don't. It is like a physical feeling of like someone like touching your scalp almost, or like down your back. People also use the terms for things like role plays and like sleep aids and stuff like that, but like the original intention of it is videos that induce that feeling. Yeah. I get it, but still don't like it. Yeah, some people just don't like it. It's very very regular. Yeah. So it's a weird feeling, you know? It's kind of, can be kind of ghosty. Like, what's the term? There's a term for like when you listen to music and get like cold chills. It's like the opposite of cold chill. It's like a good chill, if that makes sense. Add done in ASMR. That sounds disgusting. That sounds gross. Goosebumps. Yeah, but like a positive goosebump on your head. Like, I think I've always said that my first ASMR experience was laying my head in my grandma's lap at church and she would like rub my hair. She would like rub my head and play with my hair. in church. But yeah, that's my thoughts of it. Let's see out there. Thank you for the 17 months. Take your time, Eepy. We'll be here when you get back after you sort your stuff out. Thank you. Captain Peaches, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you. And Anon, thank you for the tip with the heart. Thank you. And Tomlin, thank you for the super. You are a fun and relaxing streamer. Thank you. Guess I think of the tip. You're doing great. It's self-criticism that makes you leave the path of hardships. Just keep going. You are doing enormously cool stuff for us. Thank you. Carrie, thank you for the 2 months. Hope you feel better after your break. Maybe talking to your peers at FaZe can help give you perspective as well. Yeah, I've not really talked to anyone about it, but everyone's like, I don't know. I feel bad to like everybody is dealing with stuff, you know? It seems like some of y'all didn't really have an idea that I was feeling this way, which I think is a good thing. I'm trying not to bring it into stream or anything, right? But I don't know. I'm not really the kind of person that like, I guess, talks stuff out or figures things out in that way. I'm interested in management and stuff because I was like, is it okay if I take a break? You know? But yeah. It is. Could want to do better, but I think you're being too hard on yourself. I think it's good to be hard on yourself, but it was like, I don't know. I should feel like in a rut. I wasn't sure how much it was affecting you. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. It's not been it's been rough, I'll say. But I think a break will be good. I remember when I took a break after the first 3D thing. I felt like a lot better. So my break may not end up lasting the whole thing, we'll see. But you know, about my September, December's when I asked. Well, I mean, it's just like I still have like a very amazing, awesome, easy job, right? Like I'm very, very lucky. Like my problems is like mental stuff, right? And brainworms and things like that. It's not like, I don't know, I'm very lucky that I can even take a break because most people cannot just say like, you know what, I'm not gonna work until the end of the year. You know, people will have like, be sick for half a year and have to keep working. Like that's the regular thing, right? Like I have it very easy. I don't think I'm like, you know, but also it is like easy and everything too, and I could push through it, but I don't, because it's like I'm not getting paid by like a faceless entity, right? I'm being directly like supported by you guys, and for that reason I want to feel better and be at my top because I don't want to do the things that I don't want to like make streams and just go through the motions and not be happy with what I'm making, and then y'all are supporting me and I don't feel deserving of it, right? So it's like a double-headed thing that because of that reason I don't want to just push through it and like give something that I don't think is like worth, if that makes sense. Yeah. My faceless entity bros at the corporate. The corpo. Yeah. If that makes sense. I don't want, because y'all are supporting me, I don't want to put anything out that like I feel like it sucks. Like I've had some streams, I finished stream and I'm like, damn, that was so fucking ass. I'm not gonna finish the sentence. But like streams that suck and I'm just like, I'm not happy with anything. Like I'm not happy with it, and I, you know, I feel like I'm stuck in a loop where it's just kind of like, you know, yeah. Maybe like ask what about that possibility? Like butts or like crappy content? You should have higher standards. Yeah? We're here because we enjoy what we make. Yeah, and that's because of that, I think, too. It's also, like, not a pressure, because it's not like you're putting that on me. Also need more sauce. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. Because you're here, because you like what I make, I want to make things that are, like, good and exciting, and I've not felt like I've really done that much in a long time. Yeah. I don't know. Streaming is the easiest job in the world. You can just go through the motions of it. And, you know, you do need to, like, continue to innovate, do new, cool, fun things to, like, keep people engaged, you know, get new fans and things like that. But streaming can also be very difficult. It's very hard to not attach your self-worth to it because, like, I don't know. With a normal job, it's like I would go to work, I would do stuff, I'd end the day, and it is what it is. With streaming, it's like you're like there your skills and whatever the product, and like your work with other people is like the product. With streaming, it's kind of like you yourself, your personality is the product, and so it's like your self-worth can kind of get all... It can get very like muddy and weird, and then if you start having, you know, depression or negative feelings, then it's like... It can make it very, I think it can get very toxic very, very quickly, I guess. Not that, like, streaming is, like, easier than other jobs. Because it's like I could just, like, keep pushing through it and then just, like, I don't know, numb my brain. And then just not care, but I don't, like, I think... I don't know. I couldn't do something like that. Yeah. Taking the stream as a hobby is better than taking it seriously like a job. I mean, well, it is my job. Some people stream as a hobby, but this is not a hobby for me. This is a job. I mean, streaming's like my whole life. I don't really... Outside of streaming, I'm usually... I think I've talked about it. I can't even play games without making sure I have, like, recording and everything on anymore. Because, like, if something happens, it's like, oh, well, I need to be able to show y'all. Like, I don't know if it's a good thing, but everything is kind of, like... revolved around, like, stream stuff. Yeah, always on streaming mode, which is, like, not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. I don't really have a life outside of what I'm doing. Yeah. I feel like I saw the chat the app too. I mean, I've enjoyed, like, playing stuff off stream, like Elden Ring and stuff like that. Like, this is not necessarily a... I'm not, like, complaining, like, oh, I have to have the recorder on. It's more of, like, I don't know if that's good for my brain. Like, I feel like subconscious, there's probably, like, a level of stress with that, right? There's probably, like, a level of stress that sits with that. Like, in Elden Ring, I'm still, like, just taking photos, doing whatever I want to, right? But if I get, like, if I play a game and I don't set up my OBS replay buffer, I feel stressed out. Because I'm like, something's gonna happen and I'm not gonna be able to record it. Right? Something like that. But yeah. But I still, like, enjoy games. Like I'm playing games for a living, right? I'm talking to people for a living. I'm hanging out with y'all for, like, a living. Like, I don't know. I hope it's never, like, seen that I'm taking it for granted for anything. I'm very, very, very lucky and grateful. Content grinds it. Well, it's not even like I'm like, oh, I need to make content out of this. It's more of just like every time I play a fucking game, something goes insanely weird or wrong, and I'm like, bruh, I have to show this to y'all. I have to show this to y'all. But then it's become kind of like a compulsion or something, right? But I don't know. I don't know. It's like everything becomes kind of... I think like anyone that does like what they say, like if you love, do what you love, you'll never work or whatever, which is not true at all. But when you do like something that you like so much for a job and whatnot, it like stuff becomes very muddy and weird. And what was once a hobby that was separated from work, it's like the lines get blurred very strangely, right? If any of y'all ever like try to like done hobby things for stuff, it's like the dynamic is very, yeah, it's I wish I knew some other comparisons. I don't know if any of y'all do like art for jobs or things like that, but feel that working with music. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, and I want to try to find like a healthy line for that kind of stuff. That's my job right now. And it's not that games aren't like fun for me or anything anymore, but I think like probably some of my thought processes I need to like sit and work through, and it's like, you know, where is this coming from and stuff like that, and it's just, I don't know. There's a lot going on here, and me not sleeping worth a damn is definitely not helping. I finally went to the doctor. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So you're streaming off-game post highlights. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. I wanted to do maybe like a Let's Play or something while I'm away. I still kind of hate working on cars. You cars living? Oh yeah, I've heard like that's probably pretty common when people love working on cars as a hobby, and then you work on it for a living, and it's like. But that's also probably a different thing, because then you got to deal with like clients and people doing really stupid stuff, like pouring vegetable oil into their gas tank. So I think part of that issue is different from mine, in that it's not like you're having to deal with really stupid people. It's not necessarily that like the mental processes get weird, I imagine. That's how it feels as an auto tech. Same with like IT. People who, yeah, programming for fun versus software engineer. Tomato soup in the engine. I'm just gonna get a Flintstone car. I'm gonna get a Flintstone car. I'm gonna run around in the streets. And Tierney, thank you for the super with the hearts, thank you. Lil Dave, thank you for the membership, thank you. And Rafa, thank you for the membership, thank you. And Joker Mocha Tolkien, thank you for the prime, thank you. And LJG, thank you for the super. You're a good streamer, don't listen to the brainworks. But if you need a break, take it, you're doing fine. I promise your streams are good, thank you. I can do better. I wanna do better. I don't know. I wanna do better. I wanna feel better so I can do better. Sorry, I'm so congested. My voice sounds like horrible in my head right now. XK, I think of the bits and the head pats. Thank you. So thank you, super. We can never forget you. We will all be waiting for you, so please don't cry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to cry. I thought so hard beforehand about what I was gonna say, because I was like, if I plan it out, I won't cry. And then I end up crying anyway. So stupid. Stupid. Tom, thank you for the Aka super. Holy moly. Thank you. Never once felt like you were ungrateful or that you didn't care about putting on a good show. Hope your break is what you need. You're an amazing person. We will wait your return. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Angel, thank you for the super. You don't need to do boss. We'll be here when you come back. Thank you. That's why I'm like, maybe I should get a Switch too, and then I can go on Mari's stream and we can play Kirby Air Riders, and it will be fun because I like Kirby Air Ride, and it will be fun to play Kirby Air Riders with Miss Mari and Miss Cleo. Because when I'm hanging out with them, I feel like I have like sisters or something. Show me your video. Take the 5 months. Hey goofball, don't you have a club right now? I don't know if I'm gonna join today because I had a feeling I was really not gonna feel good to like properly get into the mindset to like interact and roleplay and stuff today. So I don't want to like bring down the stream or anything like that, so be kind of. I am a crybaby. I've always said that. I've always said that. But yeah, I'm a big baby. I scream. I'm a scream baby. I scream at scary games and I cry at a lot of stuff. But yeah, I figured I would feel kind of down to do Minecraft today, so. But I still want to do, I was really looking forward to it, so it kind of sucks like the timeline. Because it's been planned for a long time, but the timeline kind of like just sucks with this happening when we end up joining the server. Because I really, really, really love Minecraft. And I really want to try to get into the mindset. I wish I had practiced. It sounds stupid, but I wish I had practiced before I join the server because it's been so long that I kind of forgot about a lot of stuff. But I want to like, I want to lock in and interact and not be so nervous. I get so stupid nervous interacting with people. I tweeted about this the other day, but I was going through the notes on my phone. I literally have notes on my phone notes app of like, I would write out DMs that I wanted to send to people. And then I would also, have a nice day. I'm reading a lot of chat. I'm just not reading stuff out loud, especially because I'm kind of weak right now. But I am like seeing all the nice stuff you guys are saying, and I'm really thankful. So thank you. But I don't notice it. Yeah, people think I'm very. Y'all say I'm very normal. I'm a normal phase girl. I'm very good at seeming normal, and I'm glad. But sometimes I wonder if it's like a bad thing. I wonder if it's like a bad thing, but I don't want to like. Yeah, like I'm very like well put together. No, not like I'm normal for a phase girl, right? But very sensible person. Yeah, I'm just very good at hiding things because I don't want to push those negative feelings onto y'all, because streams are supposed to be like fun entertainment, right? I don't want to bring like negative feelings into streams and stuff. So, but it has not helped. I've been hiding for months. It's not helped. But yeah, because it's not my job to make y'all feel like upset, right? Like y'all come here to be entertained and hopefully laugh and chill out and have a good time. So but what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm extremely socially anxious. Holy shit. I have like notes in my app. I would write out what I want to DM someone, and it'd be just something basic like saying like hi or something, like not even ask for a collab, just like trying to say something nice. And then I wouldn't send it for like 2 weeks. I have a DM when I talked to Moriko about video games for the randomizer archipelago collab. I had written out my DM to her. I think like I'd have to check. I think it was 2 months before I finally sent it to her. I had it written out for like 2 months before I finally got the balls to send it. Eat well, sleep well, and pay well. That's the hermit's way. Yeah, I give advice a lot. It's like, don't make decisions if it's late at night or you haven't eaten, stuff like that, right? But I'm not good at following it. Or it's like, it sucks because you can be aware of like the right things to do and the right mental processes you should have, and you can be aware that like your thoughts are irrational. But while the awareness of that helps some, it's like once you've kind of gotten into a loop, it's hard to get out of it. Like just knowing about it isn't necessarily makes it possible for your brain to follow that. So I'm hoping a taking break will be good for me. I love streaming. I love what I'm doing. I've been doing it for over half a fucking decade now, which is insane. I don't want to. I feel like the way that I'm wording it sounds like, oh, well, if it doesn't work out, I'm going to quit. Like, no matter what, I want to figure out how to make this work for me. So, because I can't imagine doing anything else. And I don't want to do anything else. So, yeah. Give me time. I'll be the washed out. I'll become washed out streamer if I'm not already. Stream before Face? Yeah, I'm an invader. I streamed for quite a few years before Face. I existed before Face did. Been here for a long time. But yeah. I want to cook good food and make people fat and happy. Abuela energy. But yeah, I want to hopefully mentally reset and figure out, you know, I know why I love what I do and everything, but I want to try to fix some of the stuff, fix my congestion or whatever and all this. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Either way, I'll be back at least New Year's. But it's, you know, I don't know. I feel like I've worded so fat. It sounds like I'm like, oh, if it doesn't work, like no matter what, I'm gonna figure out something. But if it takes until 2026 or not, I don't know. But I'm not good at taking breaks. I will probably end up grilling. So if at least, hopefully I'll feel like better mentally next week and I can join in on the coffee craft if that happens next week. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Okay. I think I worded that a bit better this time. Okay, thank you for the $100 donut. Holy shit. Thank you. Sometimes the internal engine just needs a bit to recharge, plus being sick. Nothing to be sorry about. Excited for 2026 already. Thank you. Yeah, I do have cool things happening. I need to... I had to renew my, Yeah, we're still doing VGM tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will still happen. But tomorrow's stream, I think, is the last scheduled stream that I have. I had to renew my live 2D license. Take that as you will. For something that I'm excited about. But, yes. Yes. Top Tier King, thank you for the super. We ain't going anywhere. Please enjoy your break. You deserve it. Thank you. Car for Far Car, thank you for the super. $50, so annoying. Algorithm ain't nothing, we got you. Come back when you're feeling it. Thank you. Wonder how... Wait, I feel like... How is it blue? Oh, it's blue because it's on here and not there. Whoops. Thank you for the pink super. I was looking at the wrong screen. I was so confused. Now, Spackleboxing, the tip all I can say is, man, I love Sleepy. 1 exclamation point 1 exclamation point 1 typed out 1. Thank you. Horse, thank you for the tier 2 membership. Thank you. And guess what? Thank you for the tip. We're always here. Take as much time as you need. Thank you. And I'll try to thank the super. YouTube keeps censoring my edgy super chat. TLDR, love you, girly. Wait, what were you trying to write? I tried to send cursive raw before and YouTube wouldn't let me send cursive raw. Super chats are so lame. YouTube's such a weenie. YouTube is a big fucking weenie. YouTube's a little bit soy pilled. I cannot send cursive raw. Yeah, you can't send cursive raw. Show me your booty. Oh, that was the thing about the collab. Thank you for the membership, though. Arcano, thank you for the sip. Get love, loser. Get absolutely cherished nerd. Wait, saying loser was too much for YouTube? The filter is strong. I sent it in Streamlabs. You cannot say loser. You send cursive raw? I think you can send cursive raw on YouTube chat, but I could not send it as a super chat. It did not... I don't think it likes Unicode. Little funny characters. Okay, I think it's super. A break could be super useful and healthy. I took a 3-week vacation in June and it completely reset me. Best of luck. Thank you. Good luck, thank you, super. I think like it'd be fun to watch you try out gun mods in Minecraft and critique them on their authenticity/accuracy. I don't know if I have enough knowledge to be like... to say like, oh, this is accurate or not. Because I've only, like... I know like FUD stuff. You gotta remember I come from a hunting family, not like... I'm not military, I'm not like... I've never worked like doing like gun maintenance or anything like that. Like I would not be a person to know that kind of thing. Yeah, this is a gun. Well, I mean, like I could tell like, okay, you know, we're just like, there's like some things that are pretty like universal with how stuff tends to work, but what is the cursive raw? It's just like you say cursive raw and then you send a bunch of silly characters and it's like a copy pasta. Like I know like some about some stuff, but it's like whatever could be in a Minecraft thing, I don't know. Whereas there's some streamers who probably could like look at it and they'd be like, yeah, this is in the wrong place, this shouldn't be there, this doesn't work with this, you know, stuff like that. I could not do that, sadly. Unless it was something I was like, something I have or whatnot. Go my scarab. Yeah, I mean, up to just trying it out. I really want to try. Y'all said there was like a gun mod for Dark Souls 1. I want to try that out because that sounds funny. I want to do more like one-off silly stuff. Yes. Tell me, think of the super chat. You're not weak, just feeling vulnerable. I think I am a weak person. I seem very strong, but I'm very weak. I'm a big crybaby. Gotta play Halo. Yeah, I also got Galo guns in it. I would take care of myself. Yeah, sadly I didn't get the vehicle autism. I don't know. I just like plinking. I like going out and plinking like once a month. That's one thing that's fun about visiting with my family is because I get to shoot with my family. Yay! You take the soup up. Gotta use the old lead speak tech if you want to say naughty words like ass or poops. Specifically Halo. The Inferno Plus mod. I don't know what it is. I just know y'all said there's a gun mod that's silly. You anything but weak? I think I'm good at not seeing weak, but I'm pretty weak. I'm weak, but I'm stubborn. How about that? I'm stubborn. I can push through stuff, but I am weak. I'm a little baby. I cry a lot. Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna send y'all away now because I have a headache. My head hurts. But I hope that y'all have a good rest of the evening. I will be back. We will be doing the VGM tomorrow. We're gonna listen to nostalgic music. Because they still have a lot of submissions to go through. So I want to try to get through. I don't know if we get through all of them, but we'll do our best. But yeah, I hope what I said makes sense. Thank you so much for listening. Despite it being kind of hard. Yeah, Twitch, I'm gonna send y'all to Timma because it's her birthday. Go say happy birthday! Go say happy birthday to Timma Senpai! Miami Senpai! Please. Or else I will hit you with hammers. And then... Bang! On YouTube. Let me send you... Oh, Claire's already live for Face Coffee. Okay, Coffee Factory. There we go, I'll send you there. But thank y'all so much! Yeah, I retweeted her merch thing too. She has some very cute merch. She has a Theo, like, thermos. Super cool. But yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah? Yeah, she had a big announcement. I gave her my condolences for her announcement. It's very silly. But yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, and then we'll just see how it goes, yeah? A brick. Yeah, there's a brick! Go look at it, it's cool. Okay. Have a good evening, good night. Otsu Eepy. Otsu sleepy. Go support the Invaders. Go watch Coffee Factory. Yes. Yippee!